going faster than last time. It's only the two of us.
I'm sure that at the very least this time we'll get through Gen 2. Like, I'm sure that's like the baseline I'm gonna say. Because like the two of us got through 100 the last time, so we can get through, or the first time rather.
That's right.
But
yeah,
I'm sure
Gen 2 is 100. I forgot. I thought it was 150.
Yep. I was actually thinking about this a day or two ago. I still remember how many Pokemon are in each generation up until Generation 7. Because that's when it gets a little bit weird. But
that's quite a detail.
I mean, I had so much free time when I was a kid, and I had nothing around me, so this was the kind of stuff that I just committed to memory. How many Pokemon exist in each game? And I can prove it. 151 in Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then they made 100 for Gold, Silver, Crystal, so that's 251. Then 386 in Gen 3, so that's 135. Then 107 in Gen 4, goes up to 493. And then it goes up to 648, so that's 156 or 155 in Generation 5. And then they only made like 72 in Generation 6, because I guess they wanted to make the Megas the new ones.
All I remember is that I think Gen 8 started around like 816 or something.
Yeah, Generation 7 added like 80 or 90. It's weird though, because that's when they started to add Pokemon in the middle of generations. So that's why I kind of forgot about this, or why my knowledge falls off around this. So yeah, I don't know how many are in Gen 8. Less than 100, maybe like 90. And I have no idea how many are in Generation 8, because I never played those games. Generation 9, there's a lot. There's like 130 or 140 again. They made a lot for Gen 9. But I have no idea how many Pokemon there are now.
I think there's like a little over 1,000, like 1,060 or something.
Yeah,
or is that after Gen 8? No, that's after Gen.
Yeah, Gen 9, because Gen 9 was because Gold and Go is the 1,000th Pokemon.
Right. And like 1 week after we did the Gen 1, or most of Gen 1, I did the thing where you have to like name every Pokemon from the top of your head. And I got like slightly over a half, even though like 1 week ago we went through over so many of them in so much detail. So
I could probably
that shows
do that.
my memory.
I just have to sit down for like an hour and just type out all the Pokemon that I know.
Yeah, I gave myself like 30, or I did it for like 30 minutes and I was missing so many, I wasn't even close to getting out of them, I just gave up. If I was close to 150, I probably would have kept going.
Anyway, we are doing our weekly Poke-Yap session, continuing our rating of every Pokemon ever. So, it's just me and Whoops this time, which is what it was supposed to be in the first place, but others wanted to join. So, which I think is fun. I think that's great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good sign, right?
It
We
is a
have
good
good
sign.
ideas.
Right. Yeah. So we got through all of Gen 1 last time, finally. This time we are going through basically all of Gen 2. We got through the starters last time. Had kind of okay opinions on the starters. Didn't love them so much. Kind of divisive. But we'll see what we feel about this generation. This is special to me because I started in Gen 2. So this is always going to be my childhood generation. So maybe
I see. This is where we're gonna have problems, because Gen 2 is like the one generation I have no attachment to. I never played the games. Like
Really?
I started playing around Gen 3 and Fire Red and Leaf Green, like Game Boy GBA.
That's fair.
So Gen 1 and 3 I have attachment to, and then after that I kept playing the game. So anything beyond that I have attachment to. But so Gen 2 is kind of the only generation that I wasn't really exposed to directly. Only like them being in the other games. So I don't have any real attachment to Gen 2, at least not the way I do for some other generations.
How interesting. I'm trying to figure out why... Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, okay. My OBS was not using my actual microphone. I was wondering like why my audio levels were so messed up, why it sounded like something was blowing into it constantly. Alright, so I apologize for the... if I was inaudible for the first 5 minutes of this. Whoops. Well,
You sounded perfect to me.
Well, yeah, because my mic was connected to Discord, but it wasn't connected to OBS.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
And I forgot the response that I wanted to say. Oh, you've never played Heart Gold Soul Silver?
Only later, like years later.
Okay, that's
playing
fair.
it on an emulator, just sort of to tick them all off.
I'm really nostalgic about HGSS right now. I want to play them again. The only thing is that I think that I want to play them, but I honestly kind of feel like they're less fun to actually play than to just be nostalgic for. It's a very, very slow game.
Yeah, I played most of them like a couple of years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago during lockdown. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver wasn't one of the best ones, just to put it lightly. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't. It didn't really register as anything special to me.
I'd honestly say
again,
it's probably the worst Pokemon game in terms of just like actual Pokemon battling. Just fortunately, there's a lot of other things you can do in that game, where the overall vibe and experience of it is nice.
It looks good as well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
Yeah.
All right, so let's finally do this. Let's start with Sentret. We've got Sentret batting first.
I do like Sentret. I guess for Sentret, there's sort of the same thing that I said about Eevee, where I like that it's sort of it's like clearly a mammal type creature, but you can't really tell which creature it is. It's like a weird mix between a squirrel and a bunny and some weird egg-shaped thing. Which is kind of like what I like Pokemon to be like. They have some reference to real creatures, but then they are just weird variants of them with strange features. So Sentret kind of falls into that. Though at the same time, it's not super special to me. It's just pretty nice.
I've always been like ambivalent to Sentret. I've never really had any thoughts about it. I've always just found it kind of weird and not in a great way. Like, it doesn't give me the impression of something that's like supposed to be fuzzy and cute, to be honest. It almost looks rubbery.
Yeah, I think that's something that sort of carries throughout a lot of these early drawings, where they just sort of feel squishy and rubbery. And also it does kind of feel weirdly put together, like the ears feel kind of tacked on and the face is just like drawn on with a marker. It has these weird wings under his arms. So I mean, if you look at it for more than a few seconds, it does start looking weird. I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Or at least I feel that way.
I'd only go 2 out of 5 on Sentret.
I'll go 3. I think it's a fine Pokemon.
Okay. Fortunately, Furret, I think, redeems it. I like Furret.
Furret looks really nice, yeah.
It's very simple. It's adorable. And that's good enough for me.
Yeah, it's got personality as well. It's got the Sentret face just looks drawn on, but the Furret's face is a lot nicer.
Yeah.
It looks more animal-like and real, and I like how his body is just one big sort of
the body is the
weird
tail.
Sausage. Yeah, and I like his ears as well. I like how they're sharp.
It's a big sausage. It's a big tube.
Yeah, he's good. I like Furret quite a lot. He's cute.
Yeah, I'll go 4.
I'm gonna say 4.
Yeah,
4 is good.
This honestly strikes me as something that would get a regional form later on, or maybe even an evolution someday. Because it still seems somewhat. I say it's small, but it's 5'11".
It's bigger than Nidoking.
Yeah, it's taller than me.
Oh my god, that does. I don't know if that makes it better. I like it better just thinking of it as the size of an actual ferret and not the size of a small person.
Honestly, like
you
knowing how tall this thing's supposed to be, or how long this thing's supposed to be, actually makes me like it more. I want to see a big 6-foot tail just like run around.
How is it that tall though?
I think it's just, I don't know.
How big is Sentret?
3 feet, 2'7".
2 feet. That's quite a jump. I guess it's just long.
Yeah, I think it's like the length of it include like from the tail to its ears. I think that's the overall height. Because if it's standing on its feet, then I don't think it's actually supposed to be 5 feet.
Yeah, like half of its length is just its tail like behind him. That makes sense.
And exactly as tall as me.
5'11". Just imagining him being 5'11" in that picture, like feet to ears.
Yeah,
That would be crazy.
that would be pretty intimidating, honestly, or comforting. I don't
That
know.
wouldn't really make him cute. But yeah, no. I'm gonna assume that's not what they mean.
Yeah. Hoot Hoot. I have always kind of liked Hoot Hoot. I think that it's a solid monster design.
I really don't like the foot.
Okay. I never noticed the foot. This is my first time looking at Hoot Hoot's foot. I didn't know it had one foot.
It's very freaky.
That is really weird.
Yep, and I don't like looking at it for too long. I mean, maybe it's like just drawn that way, and it's actually 2 feet. But
yeah.
apparently, there's an official plushie where it has 2 feet, so maybe it's just that one of them's pulled in.
I hope
like
so.
a flamingo. But all the other there's also some Pokemon cards where it has 2 feet. But most of them it just has 1 foot.
Okay, it does have 2 feet. It will typically only stand on 1 foot at a time and alternates between the two at speeds too difficult to track with the naked eye. What the fuck is it talking about?
That's such a Gen 2. It's like the Alakazam has like 1500 IQ. Hoot Hoot can switch feet faster than the speed of light.
Okay, what an oddly specific talent Hoot Hoot has, but that helps. Okay, I'm glad it doesn't only have 1 foot. That would have broken it for me. That's too cursed.
I mean, visually it's still not great to see just this big one flesh hump off of it, but it's better than it actually only having 1 foot. I quite like Hoot Hoot. That knowing that does help.
Yeah.
I have no particular love for him. I guess he's a Sentret for me. I think he's fine. So like do I want to go 2? I'll go 2.
I'll go
He just
3.
doesn't really register for me as anything.
I'll go 3.
Special.
I like how round he is. I like his stupid eyes, basically. I like the clock theming.
The clock eyes. Yeah.
Whoops, seeing a flamingo. What the fuck?
At least with a flamingo, it doesn't look that weird.
Noctowl.
I think Noctowl's pretty boring.
Yeah, like I like that Hoot Hoot kind of set up some kind of clock imagery, and that's basically just gone with Noctowl. And now it's just a regular owl, and not even like owls are supposed to be cute or pretty, and this one's just it just looks like a bird. It looks like he's supposed to be cool, but it doesn't feel cool. It just looks like an asshole, but not in a cool way, or like a creep. Yeah, like an unlikable kind of asshole.
Yeah, like he wants to be cool, but he isn't. That's just sort of a vibe. Like, I don't look at Noctowl and go, "That's fucking awesome." It just looks like an angry bird.
I remember reading a book when I was a kid, some kind of kids fantasy series, and one of them was about an owl, and he was an unlikable kind of asshole, so I hated him. And that reminds me of Noctowl, so I'd go 2 out of 5.
I just don't know if I'd feel sad if Noctowl would cease to exist. I just don't think there's anything about him that I'd miss, so I'll go 1.
I think 1's for offensive designs, not just forgettable ones.
I guess, but at the same time, if I can't think of a reason for him to exist, then I'm struggling. I guess that's fair. Yeah, I'll go 2.
I will give you 1 reason why he exists, at least conceptually. Like, obviously, design-wise is whatever, but the thing that this guy represents is that Sentret and Hoot Hoot they only appear during day or night, respectively. So this is supposed to be the night Pokemon, because this was when they introduced the day and night cycle in the games.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they wanted a Pokemon to represent that.
Sure, 2 is fine. Right. I'd have to think back on how I used my 1s last time and how aggressive I was getting.
You're welcome, Noctowl. I have saved you from the depths of the 1 rating. Lediba.
just fucking whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
I appreciate that this is a goofy bug design, so at least kind of continuing Pokemon's theme from like Caterpie, where they preferred making weird looking bugs as opposed to just like outright creepy ones. But I don't like Ladybug.
It just doesn't do much for me. Like, I think a Ladybug Pokemon could be more fun than this. And this is just kind of a Ladybug with big eyes.
Yeah.
I can't really point to the reason why I don't like him. I just don't. And I struggle to really provide any argument for why. I guess I don't like his face.
Yeah.
I kind of like the googly eyes, but I don't like his mouth or his mouth thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I just don't like its arms either. I just don't like it. I just kind of don't like it.
Yeah, like the weird. It's too round for a bug. I like a bug to be a bit more weird. I guess he is weird. I don't know. It's like trying too hard to make a bug look cute, but then in trying to make it look cute, sort of making it look not like a bug. Does it look like a bug? I don't know. Ladybug's weird.
It looks like a toy of a bug.
Yeah, it looks like a cartoon of a bug, but it doesn't look like an actual bug. It's like trying too hard to make it not.
Which I guess someone might listen to this and be like, it is a cartoon bug, stupid. But like, I don't know. It takes us out of the experience.
Yeah. I would have preferred a bit more of a, like, slightly more bug-like bug instead of it's almost mammal-like in its face and its round paws, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna say 2 as well. It's not offensive, but
yeah, 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 is fine. Sorry, I was blowing my nose. Ledien. I kind of like. It feels like they were kind of onto something, but not quite enough.
Yeah, I mean, it does have the Power Ranger thing or the Sentai thing, which is cool. But at the same time, like my head's telling me there's more here than there is with Ladybug. Like there's an idea and it does execute that decently, but again, it just doesn't make me feel anything. If that makes sense. I'm not excited by Ledien.
Yeah, I get it. I think the design is like interesting. Like I like that it's flying. I like its 4 arms and all that. And yeah, it does feel like there's a bit of a Sentai kind of thing, but they just don't do anything with that. Unless there's like maybe there's an episode of the anime that's like that, but I don't know. In the games, it's just there. It's not even strong. It's not even strong. I don't even think you can find it all that easily in Gold and Silver for some reason.
And again, I don't think it looks that bug-like, especially not with like defined lower legs and then arms. Like bugs don't have legs and arms. And I mean, I guess there's more Pokemon that applies to that I do like, but in this case, it just looks more like something dressing up like a bug or like a toy of a bug. I don't know. It's almost too human, and I kind of like my bug Pokemon to be creepy, crawly little fuckers. This is not a creepy. Yeah, little bastards. This is not a creepy, crawly little bastard. This is just like too round and squishy for a bug.
I feel like this also seems like something that could get some kind of evolution or alternate form later on someday. Like it just feels undone. Like it feels like there's more to this that we never got.
Yeah, if Legend CA would give this like a cool mega, I could see that being quite good. Like there's potential there.
Mega Ledien. Yeah.
I think that could do that. I want to give it higher than Ladybug because I do like it more than Ladybug, but I don't actually want to give it a 3. So I'm just gonna say 2, but it's a higher 2.
I'm fine with 3. I like the way it looks. But yeah. Spinarak.
You know, this I like. This is a creepy little crawly. He's still cute, but he's still like a creepy, crawly, buggy little fucker.
I like the really, really simple frowny face on the back.
Yeah, it's great. It's like not overdone.
Yeah, very, very silly looking.
And I like, yeah, I don't know. I like his dead eyes and the fact that he has no mouth. He just has pincers. That's kind of what I want from a bug.
Yeah, and I like the
And
colors.
I like how
too.
green. I like how green he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very bright. Yeah, this is just good.
Yeah.
He does only have 6 legs, despite being a spider.
Well, I guess it's normal, like the 6 legs on the side and then the 2 coming out, even though those are more like fangs. But I don't know.
Those are fangs. Yeah, I mean spiders have 8 legs and 2 fangs, right? Maybe it's just pretending to be a spider. Is that a thing? I guess it's not
I guess it's
category
technically
spider.
it's a string spit.
So maybe it's just a different bug trying to pretend to be a spider. Is that a thing?
just
I'm
some,
gonna
just some
look that
kind
up,
of
actually.
insect.
Just gonna look on the wiki if that's a thing. It's an arachnid that resembles a spider. Okay, well that's helpful. Oh, he does have. No, he doesn't have 8 legs. Okay, whatever. I do like him. 4 out of 5. That's a good bug.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 on spinning rack. And then Ariados.
No, he has only 4 legs. They
Yeah,
went in
I'm
the
wonder-
wrong
I'm-
direction.
I'm wondering how the back 2 kind of work. Kind of strange.
Maybe. Yeah. I like Ariados a lot less. He's just trying too hard to be cool, and I liked Spinarak better. He was cute.
Yeah, this feels
So,
like
like,
this feels very natural in terms of progression for Spinarak, but it just doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean it is from like the cute Pokemon to the cool Pokemon. Like if this was the first and second stage of a bug type starter Pokemon, if that makes sense, I think Ariados would be a decent second stage. But as a final evolution, it's just I don't
It
know.
should also evolve. So many
This
so many
does-
Gen 2 Pokemon feel undercooked for some reason.
Yeah, like if they wanted to make like a really cool spider Pokemon, I think they could have pushed it a bit farther. And as if they wanted it to be a good evolution for Spinarak, I think they could have pulled it back a bit. And now it's sort of in a weird middle ground for me, where it kind of doesn't capture what I like about Spinarak, but also doesn't capture what I would like about a really badass big spider Pokemon.
I'm still wondering what in the world it does with the back legs. I can't find anything about this.
Maybe it can like flip itself over and walk on its back. Is that even useful? Maybe that's what it's trying to achieve, or maybe it's just to attack enemies coming from above, or it's just like, let's just do that because it looks cool.
Maybe they just did it because it looked better. I don't know.
I this area those have legs.
Ooh, it's got like some kind of back
Can't be
leg
the
or
first.
stinger. That's actually kind of cool. Hang on. Here, it's
What
got
do you
a-
mean?
It's got a back leg
Oh yeah,
or a stinger or something.
that's like like a needle
Yeah.
stinger. Yeah,
That's
kinda
cool. I'd go 3 out of 5 on Ariados.
yeah. I mean, I don't hate him. I just don't love him as much as Spinarak. So 3 out of 5. Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. Crobat. We finally get evolutions of older Pokemon. I think Crobat's good.
I love
I think that
Yeah, Crobat's.
yeah, I like him so much more than Golbat, and it feels like this is what you would actually want in your party.
Yeah, he's badass.
Yeah, annoying as Zubat grew up, but I like that he's still just a small body, like his 4 wings, and that's it.
Yeah, I also just love Pokemon that have ridiculously high speed stats that also look like it. Like they give speed stats of like 100 plus to everything now, and they don't really look fast. But Crobat looks like he'd fucking speed through shit. I like that. With his wings are so sharp, he looks really light. Yeah, Crobat's cool.
Yeah,
I think he's like probably one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. So I'm gonna go 5 out of 5. I think as an evolution for Zubat, I don't think they could have done much better.
that's fair. I'd go 4 out of 5. He's not one of my favorites, but I do like him. One for each wing he has. Chinchou. Now this guy fucking rules. I'd give Chinchou a 5.
I'd agree. I love water electric as a type combination.
Yeah, that's so
And this
cool.
is just such a such a great representation of it with the antennae and how it's just like these glowing deep sea little guys.
Yeah, it's an anglerfish.
But also cute.
Except
yeah.
anglerfish are like horrifying in real life, and this guy's awesome. I love the plus eyes. I don't know if it's actually like supposed to see or not, but that's what I like about it.
Yeah, the eyes are great. I mean, it would be such a downgrade if it just had like ladybug eyes, like big, cute.
Yeah.
I like how
or like polywag
instead it has
eyes.
these. Yeah, and instead it has these like weird cross goat eyes or whatever. It just looks like I remember. Yeah, exactly. Like if it have those eyes, that would be like way worse. I just every time you play like a game like Pokemon Snap, I don't know if you've played it, and you see these guys underwater, they just look good. They're like you can just plop them in anywhere and it'll look good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Also, it has one of the coolest cries ever in game. The old cry.
I don't know the cry.
I can't even attempt to recreate the sound, but it's like this very crisp little I don't even know how to describe it. It's one of those old Gen 2 sound bites that's just easy to get hooked on.
Honestly,
I guess.
we do need just more like underwater Pokemon that don't just look like a fish.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, and Chinchou is that.
Yeah.
Lantern on the other hand.
Lantern on the other hand is a big
I hate
fish.
Lantern.
Yeah, downgrade. Honestly,
I think like Chinchou to Lantern is one of the biggest downgrades in the game. Chinchou is so cute and so cool, and then Lantern is just so boring. Like to make an anglerfish this boring and so dolphin-like. I mean, the more I look at it, the more I hate it. Like we just said, how cool the eyes are on Chinchou, and he's like a little guy, and then Lantern's just fucking finding what's it called, Freddy Fish.
Freddy Fish, Finding Nemo.
Yeah, but like just a Disney fish or like a Pixar fish. I also don't like the proportions. I don't like how it has this big blue body of nothing, and then everything that's interesting about it is on the front end.
Yeah, it just looks like a fish, and then they just added like a thing to the top of it. That's
it just has a lantern on its head.
Meanwhile, look at Chinchou over there. I love how round Chinchou is. I like that it's kind of like this big round plush. It's kind of like a slime, honestly.
I also love the thin antennae with the droopy, tear-shaped lights on it, whereas Lantern just has these boring orbs. Like everything that's good about Chinchou is just gone.
It kind of looks like Chinchou doesn't even really swim. It just kind of looks like it would bob like a jellyfish, or it would plant itself into the ground.
Yeah, I think it just walks across the ground and jumps or something, or floats.
And then Lantern's a fish. It's like there's so much less imagination. There's so much less.
Yeah, I mean, as far as giving wands to Pokemon that are like designs that are offensive. I mean, not offensive in the Jinx way, but just offensive. It's offensive that Chinchou has such a bad evolution.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give Lantern a 1.
Damn, I might give Lantern a 1 too. I never hated Lantern that much. Like I always just thought it was cool because of type combination. It's always useful in games, but yeah, I do hate it now that I think about it this much.
I would rather Chinchou have no evolution than have Lantern as an evolution.
Damn. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think I would still give it a 1. They dropped the ball on those. It's so unfortunate. Pichu. Alright, I think we're redeemed here. I like Pichu a lot. The baby Pokemon really the baby Pokemon were a bad gimmick, and they no longer make these pieces of shit anymore. But at the very least, some of them were well designed. So Pichu's good.
Yeah, I mean, with Raichu, I sort of feel like you didn't need to do it, and it's fine that you did. And Pichu is like, you didn't need to do it, but actually I'm glad that you did.
Yeah.
Because Pichu is just good. And I mean, if I played Gen 1 and you would have told me they're giving Pikachu a pre-evolution. Everything I could have possibly expected would have been worse than Pichu. But it's pretty much perfect as what it's doing.
Yeah, I'd go 5 on Pichu.
Yeah, 5. I can't fault it.
And then Cleffa. I also really like Cleffa. Cleffa was actually my favorite of the baby Pokemon as a kid. I like this guy.
It doesn't do much for me.
It's
but I also
simple
never really
Clefairy.
liked Clefable.
Yeah, you guys
hated
hated Clefairy and Clefable.
Did I? I thought I gave it like a 2. Or did I give it worse?
I feel like I was the only one who liked Clefairy. And
I definitely didn't like it. I think Clefairy is okay. I do hate Clefable. Clefairy is okay. Whatever I gave Clefairy, it should have been a 3.
Cleffa,
Cleffa-
nuts, dog, damn.
Cleffa's okay. I don't think we needed Cleffa.
We ain't need any of these fuckers, but...
I mean, I guess. It's fine. It doesn't really make me feel anything. But it's kind of cute. I don't know where I'm going.
Rating?
I guess if I played the Gen 2, I might have had more attachment to Cleffa being like a pre-evolution to a new Pokemon, but I don't know. I'm gonna go 2. And the only reason I'm doubting whether to say 2 or 3 is because I see Igglybuff in the top right corner. And I'm wondering if I need to be going as low as 1 for Igglybuff if I'm giving Cleffa a 2.
I'd give a 5 to Cleffa because I like Cleffa a lot.
I'll go 2. But like a high 2.
Random question. How do you feel about this fan-made Lantern Evo?
I do not like it.
Okay. I just saw this. I'm like, that's
I
kind of interesting, so I wanted to pass it along. I just have it on Google.
I mean, I'd like it more than Lantern, I guess, but...
Yeah, it would be more interesting than Lantern. 1.
Yeah, I mean,
Why
okay.
did they do this?
I remember it looking worse, but I still think it looks bad. And Jigglypuff just, yeah, I mean, for Cleffa, I can kind of see
Why
it
are its eyes
existing.
red? It's fucking... Why does it have Esper eyes?
Why did you just have a drawing of a Naruto curl on his forehead?
Because it... I guess it's like a
I
small
do
detail
hate
'cause it
how
turns into the,
I
like-
just remembered the weird flesh curl on Jigglypuff.
I don't mind the flesh curl on Jigglypuff. That's fun. That's funny. But
I guess I don't hate it as much as I thought I did.
nah, I despise this guy. This is horrible.
Yeah, it just doesn't need to exist.
Yeah.
And it definitely doesn't need to exist like this. Yeah, 1, we don't need it.
Togepi. The actual
He does.
egg Pokemon. The baby Pokemon.
I don't remember him looking this traumatized in his eyes. He looks like he's seen some shit.
I think he looks fine. He's just got Clefable eyes.
Yeah, I guess. I just think
Clefable
like
eyes. I guess that doesn't
the
help
lines
your
around
case,
the
though.
eyes do look slightly frightened. That aside, Togepi's cute. I think he's a good like baby Pokemon and like good to explain the concept of eggs, and I like him in the anime as well.
I think he's alright. I've never had that much of an attachment to him. But it's like, sure, I get what they were going for. You know what? I'd go 4 out of 5, actually.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to go there. You went higher than me. I'm gonna go 3.
Nice. I guess I do like Togepi. Togetic, on the other hand.
Yeah, I do not like Togetic,
Yeah.
at all.
I
I hate how the egg basically merged with his body. I hate how his body looks with his big fat ass. I don't know what he is.
Yeah,
He looks so weird.
it looks like some kind of duck.
It looks like the chicken thing from Twilight of Princess. I don't know if you've seen
Nah,
that.
I've never played Twilight Princess. I actually kind of like how like nondescript it looks, but that's also ruined by the color and its face. The face is terrible.
I just hate the body proportions, and the face doesn't help.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it should be alive.
It does look like an accident.
Category happiness. Are we sure?
And like, I know Togepi comes out of an egg, but Togepi never really registered as like a chicken type thing to me, which makes his evolution even weirder.
Well, it does look like a baby chick,
Also,
kind of, just coming out of its egg.
I
think that's what they were going for. That's how I see it, I guess.
I also don't like how Togetic's white. I like Togepi's color better.
Yeah.
It's just weird. The more I look at it, the more I hate the body proportions. I have to reiterate that. Like, I can't stop looking at pictures of Togetic. And it's just unsettling to me. Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
This is just the type of...
I'd go 2.
I already knew I hated Togetic, and okay, I hate the face.
Yeah, the face is bad.
The body looks better here, but the face is just so creepy.
Yeah, I'd go 2. It's like I feel like they could have done better, but I'm not sure what they should have done instead. Honestly, it's just a really weird guy. Natu. I like this dude. I like how weird he is. He's a bird without a body. It's just a ball. I like it.
He is just a ball. He also has like Native American vibes, like just the design with the totems or whatever. Am I saying something crazy now, or that's what he's based on, right? Xatu
maybe. I'm not sure what the ruins of Alpha are supposed to be based off of.
Or is it like Aztec? Maybe I'm mixing it up with.
Yeah, that could be it. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know this stuff.
Anyway, something tribal, which I think is a cool vibe.
Mm-hmm.
The eye looks a bit too human for me. It does look like a bird's eye, which is kind of weird. But otherwise, I think he's pretty good.
Natu appears to be based on a Quetzal, a bird family native to North America. It could be based on other colorful birds like parrot, possibly the kakapo. It also resembles a quail. Cool.
Right. I don't love him, but I do like him. I'm gonna say 3.
I'm gonna give him a 4. I like him. I like how weird he is. I like what they were going for, and also especially because Xatu fucking rules. I love this dude. 5 out of 5 on Xatu.
Natu is based on a Hopi Kachina figure, which is from the Hopi tribe, which is a tribe of Native Americans. So I was right.
Huh.
Sorry, I missed what you were saying. I was reading about Hopi dolls.
Xatu, I just said, is really cool. 5 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Xatu never did much for me. I guess I just don't like how he's standing there, and he looks too human.
I don't think he looks human. I think it just looks like a bird standing there.
I just don't think he has bird vibes. He has no wings. I mean, I guess they're folded in front of him.
Yeah, those are the wings, dude.
But it doesn't look like he's wearing clothes. It does look like he's wearing clothes. It looks like he's wearing something in his head, like a hair tie or something. That's like drooping down. It looks like he's wearing shoes as well. Like sandals. I don't know, he just looks too human to me. Okay, that's better.
He's just standing there. I like his 4 eyes. I like the eyes on the chest. It's like I love how like vaguely creepy. Like I was saying creepy, but that's not really the word I want to use it as because he never creeped me out. But I still feel like it's supposed to be creepy in a way because it's just like
I guess
it's because I think it's supposed to just stand idly and not make any noise at all. So that's what's cool about it. I guess. But I also
guess
like
it
how
is a
like
psychic
flashy
type.
and colorful it is.
I do like the colors. I don't know. I just have problems with Pokemon that look too human, and Satu kind of falls into that territory. I'm gonna say 2. He's just not my vibe.
Dang. Well, I like Yuzatu, although I preferred him when he was standing just upright like that. When he went 3D, for some reason they made him actually fly. So
That's right.
I don't like this as much. So
Yeah, this doesn't look as good, I have to admit.
I'm gonna pretend that's not how he's supposed to look. Mareep. Would you buy a $500 life-sized Mareep plush? Because those are real.
I'd buy a $5 Mareep-sized Mareep plush.
That's fair. I would too. Mareep is awesome.
Yeah, I love Mareep. Mareep's cute.
Electric sheep, and it's blue. Great. 5 out of 5.
Do androids dream of Mareep?
What?
Do androids dream of electric sheep? That's a book.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I like how he's blue. I just wanted to throw it out there. They could have made him yellow. Gen 1 would have made him yellow. They made him blue, and that's good. I like how his ball and his tail. I like his stripy things. Yeah, there's just a lot of love. 4 out of 5.
Nice. Flaffy. I love Flaffy. I like that he became pink. I like the wool design and continuing the tail motif or whatever. 5 out of 5 on Flaffy.
Yeah, same. Or, well, not 5 out of 5, but same on the other stuff. 4 out of 5 for me. And I like how, again, it's an electric Pokemon. He's not yellow. And that's, especially for these generations, that's a bold choice to not make Pokemon the color of their type.
Yeah, he's not yellow. He doesn't have, like, lightning bolts all around him. But he does have the tail, which kind of looks like some kind of electrical device. So I like that they still tipped it off, that it's supposed to be an electric type, but they didn't make it completely obvious like some others.
Yeah, and the stripes also kind of have, like, electrical vibes. I can't really say why. But I feel like even if you'd never seen Mareep and you'd have to guess what type Flaffy is, you might guess electric sooner than most other types.
Probably, yeah. Ooh, I just now realized maybe the wool's supposed to look like clouds, like thunder clouds.
That makes sense.
I just now thought of this. I mean,
they're
it's
also gray, so it's like slightly gray.
Obvious, but
I mean, I guess with Mareep less so. I think for Flaffy it might actually be I think for Mareep less so, but for Flaffy it sort of makes sense because they're also slightly gray and they are definitely more cloud-like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Ampharos.
I like this less.
Yeah, I like it less, but I still like it.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
I think the fact that it became gold kind of makes it cool in a weird way. Like I like that it keeps changing colors, but it always makes sense for whatever reason. I like the orb on its head. It's like this looks like a solid final evolution, just not quite as great as the other two.
I just wish it had some tufts of the wool left. I like the wool. This just looks more like a weird. I mean, it doesn't look like a lizard, but it almost looks more lizard-like.
It does, yeah.
And I doesn't really look like a sheep anymore. I guess it's more like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Which I guess is maybe the intention.
Maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know why though.
I do like it. I just think it's a bit of a weird departure from Flaffy, just completely getting rid of the wool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 3 out of 5.
I'd also say 3. Mega Ampharos though might have addressed your criticisms because there's the wool again.
I do really like the tail. I don't like the hair as much.
I love the hair.
I think they could have pulled that back a little, but it is quite funny. Yeah, I do like a Mega Ampharos better. I think the tail looks really cool with the different orbs in it. It also looks like a dessert.
It's like cream,
whipped cream and fruit.
Yeah.
I do like Mega Ampharos. I think this is maybe what it should have looked like in the first place. aside from the really long hair that looks like he's a composer from the 1850s or
He's
whatever.
a Roman emperor.
Something like that. But yeah, I do like this quite a bit more. 4 out of 5.
I'd give this a 5. They redeemed regular emperors here. And they made him a dragon. That's cool. It's awesome.
That is cool.
Bellossom, the other evolution of Gloom, where it's now happy.
That's right. I keep forgetting that this is a Gloom evolution. In my head, it's just like a single stage Pokemon.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's had 2 things before it, considering it's that small. That,
yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense compared to the others, I don't think. It's like, where does this come from? I guess it kind of looks a little bit like Oddish.
It does have the flowers, the stinky flowers.
Yeah.
That Vileplume has. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, it does have the elements, but in terms of vibe and shape, it just doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah.
It also doesn't really look. Yeah.
But beyond that, I mean, I like it. I think Bellossom's fine.
Like maybe if the body was blue, it would look more like Oddish or Gloom. But yeah, it's okay. It's a decent grass little hula thing. I'll say 3.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. Meryl. This was, I think
Meryl's really cute.
I think this was the first Pokemon they ever revealed for Gen 2. So, this is where it started. Blue Pikachu, they called it.
That's right.
It's a fat...
Wasn't it also like, weren't they like thinking about switching up the mascot for each generation and picking Meryl for Gen 2 or something? Or like Meryl was supposed to replace Pikachu in some way?
That's possible. And I guess it would have made sense, like Meryl is a good design.
Maybe I'm just completely making it up, where it's like some weird internet theory thing that has no basis in reality. But I do like Meryl. I like water as a type for I like how it's a water Pokemon, but it's a mammal. It's not a fish or a duck or something like that. And I just like how round it is in its big round orb tail, but then the scraggly.
Yeah.
I like how angular the connector is, despite how round it is otherwise. He's just a good little guy. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5. I was thinking about 5.
I'd give it a 5. I like Meryl. And a Azumarill.
What was your rating?
5.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Azumarill becomes...
I like it.
He's an egg now.
I don't like how he's an egg now, and I don't like how he's a bunny now. So I guess the main 2 things that and I don't like how he has white on his body now. So that's 3 things that changed that I don't like.
I actually do like the white.
And yet I still like it quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like him as much as regular Meryl, but like, I guess this may as well have been what it becomes. It just becomes more vertical.
Yeah.
With
yes, I
bunny
like
ears.
it. I do like it less than I thought I did.
Yeah.
And maybe I like Meryl more than I thought I did. I'll give this a 3 though.
I'd say 3.
It's decent.
It's fine. Sudowoodo. Funny tree guy.
He is a funny tree guy.
I like Sudowoodo.
I like the joke of Sudowoodo. That he's like he's a rock pretending to be a tree.
Yeah.
Visually though, I think they could have sold that more. He doesn't look like a rock, which I guess is the point. But it is just designing a tree and then calling it a rock.
I think it's funny though. It's like a fun design for a monster, you know. I like the creativity of it, honestly.
Sure.
So I'd go 4 out of 5 on Sudowoodo.
If it was a grass type Pokemon, this would be like a 1 or a 2. But I'm gonna give it a 3 because of the rock thing and the bait and how that's baiting people into using the wrong types against him, which is funny.
Yeah, that's great. especially because it's a Pokemon you have to fight in the game, so you gotta figure that out by yourself.
Like a puzzle. That is, they don't really do much stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, they don't make
Kind of a
a
shame.
lot of obstacle Pokemon anymore, which is it's a bygone error or whatever. I wish they did more. Politoed, the other evolution of the Poliwag, or Poliwhirl.
Yeah, I don't think this is the solution to Poliwhirl and Poliwrath being bad. It's just to make another one.
and make it green. It's weird that they did this, but you know what? Like, I do like it.
He is kind of, he's a fun guy.
I actually like how this one is much more of a departure from Poliwhirl or Poliwrath because you actually had to trade this guy with the King's Rock. So it's like, I like how they made this so different to kind of reflect how oddly specific its evolution method is.
Yeah, that is fun. It is a weird departure, but I guess being a trade evolution, it can sort of push it a little more. Like, you have to do some weird stuff to push it in this evolutionary direction. I also feel like I'm biased towards thinking Politoed is more significant than he is, just because he's a rain setter in competitive Pokemon, which makes me consider Politoed more significant to the world of Pokemon than he probably should be. Because honestly, we didn't need Politoed. I don't really know why he exists, but I don't mind that he exists.
Yeah,
I think he's a good guy.
Definitely a lot
like
better
a
than
3
Poliwrath, so I'd give him that.
Yeah, I'll give him a 3.
I'd go 4 on Politoed, honestly. Like, this is a good frog Pokemon.
It is.
Hoppip.
I like Hoppip a lot.
Yeah, it's a flower pot.
It's just so simple. Like, we need a grass flying type, so let's just make a flower guy that uses leaves as a propeller.
Yeah.
And that's what they did, and it just works. Like, its simplicity is just really effective here. But I like how the leaves are weirdly pointy. Like, they didn't actually make them look like wings. They just look like serrated weird fern leaves or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. And I like his empty yellow eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd go 4 out of 5 on Hoppip.
I'll go 5. Fuck it. Hoppip's good.
Nice. Skiploom.
Do not care about Skiploom on the other hand.
It's like I don't know what it's supposed to be honest. But I kind of like it.
It doesn't look like it's flying anymore.
I don't think it's supposed to be. It just bounces.
It's still
and it
flying type.
glides.
Yeah, so I just think it's just such a shame that we lost the propeller thing. I really like that's the one thing, or like the main thing that makes.
I think the
Hoppip
flower's
good.
the
It's like
propeller now. I think it rotates around or spins around.
It's not as cool. But also, it should be bigger if it wants to go for that 5, I guess. But then maybe it would look too much like File. This is very much like a Chinchou and Lantern situation. I like Hoppip a lot, and everything that Skiploom does is just nothing about what I like about Hoppip. I guess the empty eyes are still there.
I'm trying to find. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's fine.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Come on, load, motherfucker. Rotate.
It also just looks
spin.
like with Hop.
Why is it so slow? Why won't this fucking thing load? Here, it's on this one. God damn it. My computer fucking sucks. There we go. Look at it go.
I don't know if that makes sense.
I don't know. It makes as much sense as Hoppip spinning around.
Hoppip at least has like a propeller vibe. Like conceptually, we at least sort of expect something that looks like propellers to sort of generate some sort of flight. This just looks like a plate spinning on his head. I guess the ears kind of look like wings. He also just looks
Yeah, I
too
like the
fat
flappy
to be able
ears.
to be lifted. The flappy ears are good.
Well, he's really,
I don't know.
it's really light. That's the thing. He's probably got like nothing
so.
inside. It's just air.
I guess so. He's like a
2.2
balloon.
pounds.
I guess seeing him like a balloon, that makes some more sense.
Yeah.
I always just thought of him as like massive, or like not massive in size, but just completely like not hollow on the inside.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll go 2. I think it's disappointing, but I don't think it's offensive.
I'd go 4. I like it. And then Jumpluff. Yeah, that's one I don't like as much.
I don't like Jump Off either.
It's just like a bald blue ball, and it's got these 3 things sticking out. And, nah.
I also don't like the face.
Yeah.
It's too happy.
The face is fine. I'm fine with them making happy-looking Pokemon. They don't all have to be murderous monsters.
I mean, Hoppip looks even happier, I guess. So, I don't know why I don't like the face. I guess I just don't like the. Maybe I don't like that it has like the cat upper lip. It has like the cheeks.
Once its cotton spores run out, its journey ends, as does its life. Wow, so every time you use cotton spore, you are killing your Jumpluff. That's cool.
That'd be a cool ability. Like, when he uses cotton spore, it's like 5 times as effective, but he dies.
But he dies, yeah. I'd go 2 out of 5 on Jumpluff. I don't like him.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I feel about it similarly as I do to Skip Boom. I guess I like it slightly better, but not enough to give it a 3.
Apom is a purple monkey with a weird tail, and that's it.
He's weird, but I guess in a good way. I kind of like him. I like his creepy smile, and his unhinged eyes. Like his face is just he's just so mischievous, and I kind of like that. Yeah, I do like Ipom. I never realized I like Ipom, but I do like Ipom. He's a good guy. Well, he's not a good guy. He's an asshole, but that's good.
He looks like he should be a Team Rocket Pokemon, but I don't think they ever did anything with this guy. It looks like he'd be like
I don't know. He
Meowth's
looks
counterpart.
I feel like he looks more like he'd just fuck with anyone, like a neutral party that mess with. Doesn't he do that in the anime? Like mess with Team Rocket, but also mess with the main party equally.
I have no idea.
Like a jokester. I think that's right. Yeah, I like Ipom 4 out of 5.
I'd go 3. I'll go 3. I wanted to go 2, but I'm like, I don't hate him that much. I just think he's forgettable. Sunkern, the weakest Pokemon of all time.
I just feel like it's worse Hoppip. I don't know if it's supposed to be flying, but it looks like it might be flying. If Hoppip didn't exist and this was like the flying seed propeller Pokemon, that would be fine. But with Hoppip existing and also this probably not flying, this is just kind of existing to explain like how a sunstone works. And for Sunflora to exist, I guess. I think he's okay.
I'd say 2. I don't think he looks good.
I'll go 2 as well.
I hate his stupid eyes. That thing doesn't deserve to live. And then Sunflora is...
This is where I'm putting out the 0.
0 for Sunflora?
This is my least favorite Gen 2 Pokemon.
Really?
I just don't... I think he's at the same time boring, but I hate his face. I just don't like looking at his face. And I hate his belly. I just don't like how it's like a prego belly. It just looks so weird. I don't like how his toes. I don't like his toes either.
It's just like so unimaginative, honestly. It's just like if you were to like ask a 7-year-old how to make a monster that looks like a sunflower, this is what they would come up with. They would draw a guy that looks like a sunflower, and he has a stupid face.
Yeah, and it's like exactly like the elements that just are sort of the core composition of the Pokemon is just exactly the thing you'd expect him to be and nothing else, except for the parts that are sort of slightly more specific than you might draw are the face and the body shape, and I hate both of those. I hate his face and I hate his Prego belly.
Yeah, he's
Just
bad.
looks 0.
Sunflora's a mistake.
I
1 out of 5.
I actually hate Sunflora, and I keep getting reminded of the fact that I hate Sunflora.
Yanma.
I love.
You like Yanma?
I love him. I do like Yama, but also I think dragonflies are cool, and I think this is a good dragonfly guy. I like his creepy legs. I like his weird mouth, and the eyes, I guess, are weirdly small for the big green eye sockets, but I also kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like the spikes on his head. I think this is just like a cool, good middle ground between like being a creepy crawly, but also being kind of cute, without seeming like it's trying too hard to be cute.
That makes sense. Yeah, he does look kind of like cool and weird in a bug type way.
Like this is what I kind of want vibes wise out of a bug Pokemon. Aside from like a big 3rd stage beast that can also be cool, but just as like it's a bug, it's like a 1st or 2nd stage or single stage Pokemon. This is just kind of the vibe I like. So I'm gonna say 4 out of 5.
I'd go 4 out of 5 as well. Wooper's a 5.
Wooper is a 5. I love Wooper.
No notes. Wooper is the greatest Pokemon of all time. Everybody loves him. And Paldean Wooper is also a 5 out of 5.
I don't really like the bone thing, and I don't like how they don't look like they're attached to his head.
I think they do, and
They're
I love
just sort
them.
of on the. So I'm gonna say 4 on that, but I do like Paldean Wooper as well. But he's not perfect like normal Wooper.
That's fair, but he's accepted. He is loved.
He is
Quagsire's a 5.
He is a good guy. I don't like him as much as Wooper, but he is good. I'm gonna say 4. I just like his vibe.
He's so funny looking. I love his funny tail.
He is. I love his dot eyes.
Yeah.
Big-
But I want 6 of these guys, honestly.
Okay, I do like him. I'm gonna say 5.
Hell yeah. How
I'm
can
just
anybody
looking at him.
hate
I'm just looking at him, and I'm going, yeah, he's just a good guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to put it. It just looks like a fun little guy.
If nobody got me, I know Quagsire got me. It's replay value. Wow. Yeah, no, I always knew he was the GOAT. Espeon. We're back into evolution territory.
Espeon's fucking gorgeous.
It's all right. I've
Come on,
I've never had strong feelings about
It's
Espeon.
so pretty.
Yeah.
I think it's so pretty. I love its massive ears and then the tufts of hair coming out from under it. I like its shining eyes. I like how we can't really see its mouth, how it's got its back turned all mysterious like. It just looks like a magical creature you'd find in the night, even though it's the sun Pokemon or a sun evolution.
Yeah. I like that they made it a cat.
Yeah, it's really nice. I just think Espeon is really gorgeous. That's a beautiful Pokemon.
I'd say 3 out of 5.
That's a 5. 3 is crazy.
Yeah. I guess I just never had strong feelings about Espeon. Especially because Umbreon was my favorite Pokemon as a kid.
I do like Umbreon. I do think it's also overrated.
Okay.
I'm still gonna give it a 5, so it's
All
not
right.
that overrated.
It's overrated. 5 out of 5.
I mean, it's cool and pretty, and I like the circles and the color scheme. I just don't think it's like the best evolution or the best dark type Pokemon, which is the context in which it gets mentioned a lot. I wouldn't put it that high. Like, it's not in my top 10 Pokemon of all time, I guess, which is where it is for a lot of people, I feel.
It's probably still in my top 10 because it's a black fox with yellow and it has red eye. Like, I like it's a dark type, but it doesn't look super edgy. It can be cool.
Yeah,
and
it's a
cute
good
at the
middle
same
ground.
time.
yeah, it's like
It's the
approaching
idyllic
the
dark knight
verge,
and that-
approaching the verge of being too edgy. And if they made it like spikier or hairier, or made its eyes glowing red or more angry, it could have pushed past that boundary. But it's just right.
Right. Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Espion. Umbreon is really good.
Murkrow.
I like Murkrow.
Murkrow's alright. I've
don't
never
love
really
his-
liked its eyes. Like, its eyes are, obviously
Yeah,
the
they-
eyes are creepy, but I don't think it's in a good way.
I like the beak. I just like how big and beak-like the beak is. Like a lot of bird Pokemon. I don't.
Yeah, I like how crooked
I love
and weird it is. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of bird Pokemon around this generation have like either like a small triangle drawn on their face, and you just have to accept that that's the beak. This is just like this is a fucking beak. It just looks like a bird, whereas like Xatu doesn't look like a bird. This is a fucking bird. I like it. It also looks like it has feathers, which is nice. There's texture there. The feet look good. The hat I could have done without, even though that's like the base of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think it's just slightly overdone to the point where it might look like it's actually wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Which is slightly overdone, but I do like the tail that looks like the end of a broom.
I was gonna say,
Making it
yeah,
look
the
witch-like.
tail is at the end of a broom, and I just now noticed that. That's cool.
Like I think that the tail's like the perfect amount of nodding to a witch. The head is slightly overdone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is still a 4 out of 5 for me. I do.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 is good. Slow King, I think, is great. I like that the shelter becomes a crown or whatever. I like his little collar thing. And I like that he's standing patiently like that. He's a cool dude. 5 out of 5.
I do like the hat. I don't know why it's wearing a clown collar.
Because he's a king.
I guess it's like a kingly color. I don't love the pose, but they also show him in different poses, so I'm not gonna factor that in too much. I think I like him about as much as the other slow evolution lines. I guess they mainly do show him with his hands behind his back.
Oh, this is fucking weird.
That's a bit too much. I think I like him slightly less than Slowbro. I don't know what I gave Slowbro, but I'm gonna give Slowking a 3 out of 5. I think he's like slightly above average.
Look
Don't love that angle. It's a weird angle. He's 6'7".
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like how he's taller than me. I mean, not because I want to be taller than Slowking. I just like him better, thinking that he's like just past my hip.
He's probably like 4 feet, but again, it includes everything, so I think it includes the crown.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3.
Alright. Galarian Slowking. Is interesting.
Like an evil king.
Yeah, it's interesting. I kind of like it. Maybe if I actually played this game, then I would like him more.
He is pretty good. I don't think the helm overtaking his head and basically controlling him is kind of cool. I also like how like the purple almost takes over his body, drooping down from the top.
Yeah.
It's like possessed. That's pretty cool. I think I like it better than normal Slowking. Just as an idea. I think as a variant on Slowking, like the helmet winning and taking him over is cool.
Yeah. I'd give him a 4.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll say 4.
It's interesting. Misdreavus.
I love Misdreavus. I think Misdreavus is great.
Yeah. It's alright.
I think like as a counterpart, it does feel like a counterpart to Ghastly in a way, like the girl Ghastly or something.
Oh, okay. I never
makes
thought about that, but sure.
even though it doesn't really have evolutions at this point, and the evolution that it does get doesn't really resemble Haunter or Gengar or anything. But I don't know. I think it kind of hits that vibe as like a floating ghost thing without a real identifiable body or limbs. And I think it just looks good like that. I like the eyes a lot. I like the shape and the color a lot. I think the hair, I guess you could call it, looks good with the... I think I just like the colors a lot here. It's like,
yeah, they're good.
Not purple. I think they like it would have been too easy to just make it purple again, or make it like white or see-through like that. But I kind of like how it's like bluish green with these pink marks.
Yeah.
And I think Misdreavus is, as far as I know, a very well-liked Pokemon. So I don't think I'm alone on this. I'm gonna say 5. I think that's a perfect ghost type.
I don't like it as much, but I'll say 4. It's alright. It's a 4. Alright. It's okay, I guess.
It's okay, I guess.
Unknown. The letters.
Don't like unknown.
They're letters with faces.
I mean, I guess
they're fine. They're alright. Like, I get it.
I kind of like the idea of having these like swarming weird alien creatures that just show up in giant packs and are just made of weird nondescript shape or like shapes and a big eye. I just wish they weren't letters, if that makes any sense. I like them better as just weird little shaped creatures.
It's an interesting idea that has to be dumbed down for kids, you know, because like we had to understand this when we were 5, I guess. So that kind of, in a way, takes the mystery out of it. Whereas like it's like the idea of having this alien race or whatever that doesn't like communicate properly, but instead they form shapes and that's how they communicate. Like that's interesting, but then it's just like basic letters and you see all of them individually as basic letters and it's like, oh, okay. That's a lot less
exactly.
interesting.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
But it's like I get it.
So
it's
that's
Pokemon, you know, we can't expect too much from them sometimes. It would be pretty high concept if this kid series had like had kids trying to figure out actual Japanese kanji or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's I don't know if you've played the game Tunic. But in that game, it's basically like the old booklets you had in when you bought a game, or like in a Nintendo DS box, like the guidebook.
Uh-huh.
So in the game, you basically start with or find pages to a guidebook for the game, trying to teach you how to play it.
What?
But it's in a language that you have to decipher.
What?
It's really cool. But that's basically
odd.
It's also styled in the style of the guidebook, which is awesome.
That is very interesting. All right.
Picture
Wobbuffet.
friends in there.
Wobbuffet is a great design. It's just unfortunate that that they, I don't know, kind of ruined the joke in the anime by shoving Wobbuffet into everything.
Yeah. Did we rate Unknown?
Oh, you gave it a 2. I'd also give it a 2.
Okay. Anyway, Wobbuffet, I think he's like, he only has one joke and it's kind of overused.
Yeah.
But I do like that he's just a punching bag with a big HP stat. And like he can only counter.
Yeah.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm just kind of disillusioned by it by now, just because of all the exposure.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. I mean, but again, if he didn't get so much exposure, I don't know if I'd like him that much less. It's only marginal for me. I still think he's pretty good. I'll say 3.
I'll say 3 as well. Girafarig.
I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Yeah, it's like I kind of like the idea, but I like the weirdness of it much more than the actual like normal part of it. Like if we're just talking about the regular like giraffe part of Girafarig, no, not good. I don't like the way it looks.
It's like
I hate
It's
its
like
face, I hate its nose, I hate its antenna, whatever. Bad.
That's
But
that's the exact opposite of what I was
oh
gonna say.
really?
I was like, just as a giraffe Pokemon without the face on the tail, I think it would look pretty cool. I like the coloring, but I don't like it as a second face. That's what I was gonna say.
Dang. I feel the exact opposite. Yeah, I like that it's like possessed by some weird thing on the back.
Yes, I just don't like the face of the thing on its back. I think I genuinely would like it more without it. Just as a cool looking giraffe Pokemon with fun colors. I like switching colors halfway through its body. Like they wouldn't have done the switching colors halfway through its body if they weren't going to do something weird with it. But it would have been cooler to me if they did that without doing something weird with it, just as a design choice. Just visually. Am I making any sense?
I guess you are. It's just that I don't agree. I guess we have completely different thoughts about this, just like how it has two completely different sides.
Yeah,
it's poetic. Ooh.
Like, I don't hate the back to forth thing, I just don't... The way in which it affects the design are not necessarily positive to me.
For me, it's what saves it, so I'd say 3 for Girafarig.
Yeah, 3 is right. If the face wasn't there, I genuinely would have given it a 4. But that's kind of wild, probably, from your perspective.
Pinecone with eyes. And its name is Pineco.
I think Pineco is pretty funny. I don't think it even looks bad. I kind of like how weird it is and how stupid it is.
It's just a pinecone with eyes. They phoned this one in. I'm giving it a 1.
No, Pineco's funny. I like how the eyes are buried between the things. I like how he's blue. I like his spike. I like how he's just called Pineco. I kind of like him. I'm gonna say 3. I kind of appreciate the simplicity in this case.
Now Fortress I like a lot more. This guy's interesting. I like that I don't really know what it is. Like, what the fuck is a Fortress?
He's a bagworm, can't you tell?
Whatever that means. Its entire body is shielded by a steel hard shell. See, like, I always wonder, like, what... Like, I kind of thought the top, or, like, the upper parts of it, like, the crust here was, like, some kind of bug piece, and then the metal part was in the middle, but I guess it's all metal.
Yeah, I also thought the metal was in the middle. And it's like guns or something. It looks like guns at least. Or like he is like artillery, like Death Star vibes.
Yeah.
I have to say it's a weird departure from Pineco. There is nothing Pinecone about this.
I know, right?
I guess he's more... he would have almost... He looks more like a squid type creature hiding in a clamshell. Like as a water type, this would have made more sense to me. Or even as a grass type, like he's a nut, like grass steel or something. But as a bug, I just struggle to see how its existence works.
I think that's cool, though. I like it when they make Pokemon that don't feel obvious to their typings like that. It's because, because I guess the lore reason is that this thing also hangs out of trees, just like Pineco does. So I guess this, in its own way, like in the Pokemon verse, this is how it evolved. It just became more protective of itself, I guess.
Yeah, sure. It just doesn't look like a bug to me. It looks more like a squid. I do like it.
I'd go
enough though. 3 out of 5, I think.
Who has entered our domain?
Wood.
It's Panic.
It's Panic.
Hello.
You would with Fortress?
I don't see why not.
All right.
Seems like a chill guy.
He's just hanging there. I gave him a 4. I don't think I said that.
Yeah, I heard you say that. I think
That's a 4.
All right.
it's a 3.
4 for Fortress.
That's true.
Hell yeah.
Dunsparce.
Nope.
I like Dunsparce.
What do you
Dunsparce
mean?
is great.
It's got a
good-
carrot on its butt. Why does it have that?
It's a stinger.
It's a drill, actually.
That shit doesn't stink.
It's a
in the
drill?
body.
Oh.
So-
Burrowing with its tail.
Dunsparce is a very, very oddly specific joke that I really, really like. Because the thing about Dunsparce is that it is extremely rare. You're not actually supposed to find this thing in the game, and no trainers use it. However, because this game introduces the phone, you can add a couple of trainers you fight throughout the game into your contacts. And so one of them will call you, or a couple of them will call you and tell you about a super rare exclusive Pokemon that's found in certain parts of the region at certain times of the day. So someone will call you about a Dunsparce, and that gets you thinking, oh, it's like a super rare Pokemon. That must be so interesting. And you just get this fucker that doesn't do anything. It's just like, everybody kind of like hypes it up as like some kind of social legend, but it's not actually interesting. It's just really rare, and that's all. And I think that's great.
Yeah. Dunsparce is funny. The evolution is also so funny. Like the
evolution
like,
continues the joke, because Dunsparce has been like, it's like the #1 most wanted evolution ever. So they finally did it in Scarlet and Violet, and it's just big Dunsparce, and it's the funniest thing ever.
It's just 5 times as big.
Yeah,
that's it.
Everyone would think like that
it
would like turn into a dragon or something really exciting, and it's just Dunsparce again.
Like, we did that. It's called Magikarp.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really, really someone did tell me that it was based off of something, and like
it's a Tsuchinoko. It's like a weird fat snake.
Shikanoko Koshitan Tan.
It's like a cryptid.
Yeah, it's based on something in Japan.
Oh,
I think it's supposed to have like and I think it's supposed to have some kind of similar effect where like it's treated as a legend, but it's actually useless and pathetic.
Yeah. Well, I hate how it looks, but the joke is funny, so...
I like how it looks. I like its little wings.
I like how it looks as well.
I like its closed eyes and the blue. I'd give it a 5. I love Dunsparce. Dunsparce rules.
Gligar rules.
Gligar.
I love Gligar.
I don't like Gligar.
Why not?
He's okay.
He doesn't look like a Pokemon. He looks like something from Dragon Quest.
I guess he does. His eyes and him waving does make him look weirdly.
I don't mind that he looks
like a mascot character.
He doesn't really fit in with the rest of Pokemon. It's like he's wearing weird clown shoes and he's got a goofy face. Like too much going on.
I don't love this picture of him, but I do like him when he's flying.
It's like a scorpion bat. Yeah, fly scorpion. Like that's the category.
Flying scorpion. Like seeing him flying, he looks better. Find a picture of him flying, and it's better.
That can't possibly look better. Like those claws, the wings are so small.
What? No, look at him. Wait, let me find a fucking picture and send it.
Gligar.
Geigar.
That's like an old game, I think. What am I thinking of?
What are you?
Gary Gygax.
Like that's good. I like him flying. He looks cool.
Oh.
He's like a lot better if he was. He'd be a lot better if. Wait, this is just Gliscor, isn't it? No,
that's Gligar.
Gligar. Okay, Gliscor is different. He would be better if he was purple, though. Why did they go with pink?
I like him as pink. No, I like Gligar a lot. I just don't like this drawing of Gligar, but the picture I sent in the recording channel is more like what I vibe Gligar to be.
I'd give him a... You know what? I'll give him a 3.
He's a goofball.
I hate his shoes.
I'll give him a 2.
I can't believe this slander. I'm giving him a 5. Gligar's one of the best Gen 2 Pokemon.
Best to ever do it.
This picture just doesn't do him justice.
Steelix.
Hell yeah, dude.
What a beast. I do like the really big guys. 30 feet long.
Somehow not even 1,000 pounds. He's made of steel. He's a 30-foot steel snake.
But steel is heavier than feathers.
It is. Yes, correct. So he should be way more than 880 pounds.
I just wanted to see him compared to Onyx.
Onyx is also way too light. What do you mean? 463?
Put on some weight, bro.
How
Yeah.
much does a Honda Civic weigh?
Why is that your frame of reference?
Because they're also made of steel. and they're not 30 feet long.
How much does a Honda Civic weigh?
3,000. A car is 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
guy isn't
Steelix-
even a third of a car.
Steelix weighing only 800 pounds is not the wildest thing in Pokemon Texas.
His head alone would be 1,500 pounds if this was in any way accurate.
Alakazam is
Maybe
like
biology just doesn't care that much.
Maybe he's hollow.
weight.
Maybe he's just hollow.
Yeah, he's empty.
I mean, I
Alakazam-
guess they're supposed to be like he eats and he has like a skull, I guess, but still.
He's ground type, so maybe it's just dirt inside.
Steelix is awesome though. I like his big face.
Shit for brains.
I actually kind of don't like the big head. He looks big and dumb, and not in like a funny way.
Looks
I kind of
awesome.
like how dumb he looks. I
Give
don't
it
think
a
he's.
4.
I think he's trying slightly too hard to be cool as like an evolution of Onyx, and I think I like Onyx himself better. But I still think Steelix is awesome. That's a 4.
Yeah, I appreciate that they made this because they needed Steel type for this being the new type in the game. So that's fine, but I'd say 3.
Actually, I'm gonna go 5. I
Okay.
can't fault it.
I
He's
love
awesome.
Steelix. 4.
Mega Steelix.
I hate Mega Steelix.
That's just a big Steelix.
It's so over designed.
He's got glass spikes or something. I hate the shovel head. Yeah, I
I
don't know
hate
what
the
they were
shovel
going
head.
with.
I hate
there.
the glass spikes. I don't like
Hey,
how there's stuff floating around
nah,
him. I don't like how
Mega
he's drawing.
Mega Steelix weighs half as much as a Honda Civic.
They made him even heavier. The one interesting thing is that the shards like revolve around him, so that's interesting.
Like Mega Steelix is the most like just put spikes on him or put slap shit on him. Mega evolution of them all, or one of the most.
But he's got a new hat.
Like it's just Steelix, but they made his face twice as wide. They put spikes on his body, and they put literal just random shit floating around him. It's so extra.
I actually like the shit flying around him. They should have just made him a tornado. That would have been cooler. I feel like that they were trying to. Maybe they couldn't. I don't know. Feels like they could have gone in
Just
different
too-
directions with this guy. And
It's just too much.
yeah, they went with one of the
Yeah,
worst directions. I'd say 2.
Too much out of 5.
Yeah, too much.
2
I'll
for
go.
too much.
I'll go 1. I think this is one of the worst Megas.
Damn, from 5 to 1. Brutal.
Yep.
I don't get what these little like hexagon.
I
They're
think it's
just
supposed
cool
to be like
future hexagons.
I think just like magnet things.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they added like 4 different things to Steelix, and Steelix didn't need anything added to him.
Was perfect as he was.
Oh, he doesn't even
He
have a
was.
Pokedex entry. That's hilarious. All right, Snubble.
1.
1.
Really?
Snubble.
I don't like how it's wearing like a dress.
It's hideous, and then it's wearing like pajamas dress.
It is wearing pajamas.
I
It's
kind of
just
like its
gross.
ears. I like it, and I like that it's a pink bulldog.
I guess, yeah. It does have something about it. I just hate Pokemon that wear clothes. I just
Nothing
don't want
about this
Pokemon.
is sparks joy.
I just don't want Pokemon that wear clothes. So it philosophically disagrees with me, but I do kind of like the face, I guess. So I'll go 2, just because I need to be going lower for Grand Ball.
Pokemon wearing clothes is like on a case by case basis, but this one I hate.
I'll say 3.
Yeah, I'll go 2.
I'm okay with it.
I stick with my 1.
Granbull.
I hate
Also
1.
1.
1.
Right. Awful.
I hate Grand.
I've never seen this guy before. What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess I'd go with 1 as well. It looks dumb, and not in the way.
This
I
is
think they were
just
trying to-
horrible.
It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look scary in a cool way. It doesn't even look funny. It just looks weird.
I feel like the big bulldog from Tom and Jerry would have been a better
It-
Pokemon than this guy.
He does look like a Tom and Jerry character.
It's like what they were. Yeah, that's what they were going for, I guess. But it's just ridiculous.
Why is he wearing a bib?
I don't know.
That's because he's a messy eater.
It's a weird chin. I don't like.
Yeah,
his,
because he can't eat properly because his face is fucking deformed.
Grendel.
Okay.
But
What's a quillfish?
Quillfish.
Quillfish is awesome.
Ooh.
It's a round ball with spikes.
You know I love a
do
round
like
ball
him.
Pokemon.
I just
I
love
love
a puffer
I love a
fish.
round guy.
I love a.
The eyes are weird. They're like too much of an angle.
I love the eyes. I like how weird the angle is. Like
They're
it
at
just
like a
makes.
75-degree angle.
Yeah, but that's what makes him look more fish-like. It makes him
They
look
should
like
have
the.
made him like a oh, what's the fucking? There's a Pokemon with like Ferrothorn.
With homophobia.
No, where the eyes are kind of like, they're like semicircles like that.
I like this better.
Kind of a instead of just evilly angled like that.
I have no strong feelings about this guy. So
I like Quillfish a lot.
He's okay.
I'm gonna go 4.
I'll say 3.
Is that variant?
Hisuian Quillfish.
Barely
like
any
this guy-
different.
I like this guy better. I think just the
I
color.
like him less. I like the blue. I don't like the purple as much.
Yeah, I like.
Also, look how it's just-
better.
I just also don't know why he has the number 9 on his tail.
Yeah, what did the other guy have?
A 6.
Just,
Never-
Really? No.
No,
It's just two
just-
things.
I don't know.
I don't know if
Yeah, I
it's
like this.
supposed to be a number. I think it's just supposed to be like a thing.
yeah, I guess.
A squiggle.
I'll go 3. I think that. Well, I'm gonna go 2. I just don't think this is in any way an improvement.
I'll say 3.
I'll stay with 3.
Yeah.
Stay with 3, but like with a little smiley.
Scizor
Schizo.
is a 5.
Oh.
He is cool, but he's too edgy. But he's still cool.
I love that he's too
But
edgy.
but he's like, he's not that edgy because like he's a lot less spiky than Scythor or whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
he is the perfect amount of edge.
He's like Scyther,
Yeah, I guess.
but with rounded edges, but for kids, right? It's like safety scissors.
I like how he used to pincer Pokemon, even though we have pincer.
I like this guy. I like Red too.
Pinsir doesn't
Yeah,
have
Scizor's
stab. He doesn't have stab technician bullet punch, so this guy gets priority. Haha.
I'll go 4 for Scizor.
Yeah,
I think I like Scyther better.
5 out of 5. Scizor is the coolest. He's the good.
Oh shucks.
Mega Scizor. He becomes Chainsaw
Nope.
Man.
What
Nope.
the fuck?
It's Chainsaw Man,
look-
but it's Scizor.
He's like Mega Man as well.
I'll stay with 4. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll go with 4. It's okay.
I think it's just slightly over-designed.
Yeah, I agree, but at least, like, I don't know, this feels a lot more fun than most Megas to me.
I guess I like the main body and the eyebrows or whatever they are he gets. I just don't like the look of the claws and how they become serrated. I just think that's a downgrade. I also don't like how the claws look like they have eyes.
Yeah, I was thinking about those. Like they have hinges on him, but I guess it is a steel
Yeah.
type, so he's like a robot, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Like a
I'm-
machine.
I like that more. That's cool.
I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna go 4.
Oh man.
Shuckle.
Shuckle is a
shuck.
good
Don't
meme. I like
fuckle with
Shuckle a lot.
Shuckle.
I like Shuckle a lot. I think the meme's good. I like this guy. I love
Yeah,
how
it's
his
good.
defense, how his defense is insanely high, and every other stat is useless.
Yeah.
And also how his insanely high defense and special defense doesn't mean that much because he has no HP.
Yeah.
It's
He
so
has,
funny.
He has nothing to protect.
Shuckle's
Like
great.
in practicality, he's not even that hard to kill. He needs he has sturdy because he actually will get one shot, even though his defense and special defense are so high.
He's cool. I love Shuckle.
Yeah, Shuckle's good. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Really? 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I love how his body is round and it's like all these holes, and how his
Or I-
limbs
I
are just
like-
these weird spaghetti.
Yeah, Yeah, well, I like that it's basically a worm hiding inside a rock. That's what it is. Like, it looks like a turtle, but it's actually something completely different.
Yeah, that's great.
I'll do a 3. I don't love Shuckle.
Unbelievable.
Shuckle's the goat. Heracross.
Hell yeah, dude.
Heracross is fucking awesome.
This guy's awesome.
I've never had positive feelings about Heracross, personally.
Hercules beetles are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I guess I've just never been a stag beetle fan. So there's that.
I will say he looks too. I don't like how he's like a smile on his face, and like slightly.
He's got a cute little ubu mouth.
Yeah, I don't like his cute little uwu face. It's like slightly the same issue I have with the Lediba, where it's a bug Pokemon but it has a cute little uwu face. But I kind of like how he has good vibes.
See, I don't think it's supposed to be an uwu face. I think it's just a line connecting the eyes, but it's like it's like an accidental uwu.
I think that's supposed to be his mouth. I think that's where he talks from. I guess he doesn't talk because he's
a beetle.
He probably just says Heracross, but he probably says it from that part of his face, right?
I guess the question is, does he open it?
I think he has to, right?
What that thing do?
Yeah, I mean, in some drawings, I guess he does.
I mean, that is where the human mind would put the mouth, looking at him. But like, none of these. Oh, there.
There he is. Yeah.
Okay, so it is his mouth.
Yeah, so it's slightly too much like.
Oh, that
the
makes
face
him
for
even
me.
better. So it's on purpose. The uwu.
I like how dark it is in this one. If it was a darker
I
blue,
don't like this drawing. I hate this drawing actually. It's so weird.
I love this guy's a 5. He's awesome.
I'm gonna say 4. I don't like the
He's
face,
also
but
taller
otherwise he's
than
awesome.
Also taller than Nidoking. Again, because everybody is.
I'll say 3. Mega
That's the Mega.
Heracross.
Whoa!
He's got anchor
It's just
arms.
too much.
Let's cut your fucking wife in half.
Why has he got like a vent on the bottom?
Yeah, he looks like an air conditioning unit.
Because he's gonna squeeze you so hard, he needs to expel the heat.
I don't like him.
I don't like him.
I don't like how he looks. I don't
What's
like
that?
his.
What's that kind of beetle called? The one with the big, like, pincer
Stag beetle?
squeezes it. You call the other one a stag beetle too.
Oh, just a
They can't
horned
both
beetle?
be stag beetles. Stag beetle is the one that's like horizontal, cut you in half. I think
yeah,
there's
that's the
one
one.
like this too.
Hercules
Rhinoceros?
beetle. Hercules beetle.
Oh, that's actually a thing?
Yeah, that's what Heracross is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
just thought
rhinoceros-
you were joking when you said Hercules.
No, no, no.
Heracross is.
Hence the name Heracles.
I had no... Wow, okay. You are just now telling me this for the first time. I'm literally doing that meme.
The vertical cut you in half beetle is a rhinoceros.
No, Heracross is the rhinoceros beetle, and the Hercules beetle
Hercules
is the mega.
That's okay.
It's the mega.
So it's the other way. Yeah, Hercules beetle is the vertical cut you in half.
The rhinoceros beetle will just flip you. I mean, it won't flip you because it's like 1 fucking inch long. But
The Hercules beetle
will...
is huge. It's like the size of your fucking hand.
I've learned more about beetles in this stream than I have in the entire collective previous 29 years of my life.
Beetles
Anyway,
are awesome.
Heracross is cool because he looks like he'll flip you over with his big horn. This guy,
and also
and
oh yeah. The
I was
Mega
gonna
is
say-
great because he actually looks like a Hercules beetle.
I don't like that. I like him better as a
That's
what the fuck was it called? I also already forget the rhinoceros beetle.
Rhinoceros.
Yeah, like this guy would look like he'll flip you over and do blunt damage. I don't like how Mega Heracross and looks like he will just pinch you. Like we have Pinsir for that. We don't need Heracross to be Pinsir. And I also don't like how he has an air conditioning unit, and I don't like how it's a big nose.
The air conditioning is weird, but the rest of it.
And I
is
don't
great.
like the big nose.
I'll go down to a 5 because he is a little over designed, but I still just love beetles.
You'll go down to a 5?
4
I'm gonna go
from
to
a 5
2.
because I gave Heracross a 5.
I'm gonna go down to a 2.
I'm going 2 as well. On Mega. Sneasel.
It's a Sneasel. I
like
this guy.
Sneasel.
I
I
like,
like Sneasel.
Yeah, Sneasel's cool.
He's a slashy guy.
What does the face remind me of? That's like a Dragon Ball. It's like a what's it, Bibbidi or whatever? From Blue
Bibbidi?
Saga.
Sure, man.
What's the
Bibbidi
wizard
Sneasel.
called? The Majin wizard guy.
I have no idea. I
It's
don't
me.
know Dragon Ball at all. I know nothing. I know like 3 Dragon Ball words.
Babidi. That was his name.
Bibbidi bobbidi
Bobbidi.
boo.
This guy.
Did you call him Bibbidi?
Yeah, it's
Skibbity.
Babidi.
Skibbity.
Skibbity bibbidi. This looks like a conniving little bastard.
That looks nothing like.
It's the same
It's
vibe.
like there's nothing about Sneasel that looks like this guy.
They are the exact same image.
They look nothing alike. I like how
There's
you
literally
looked him
no
up.
similarity whatsoever.
I like
Corporate
as
wants
well.
you to find the difference between these two images.
The best part is not that you was thinking of the name and maybe in your head he looked more similar. You looked him up, and then after seeing what he looked like, you sent in a picture of him.
The
to
vibes,
confirm
the vibes are the same. The vibes are
to
identical.
confirm how he looks. He looks nothing alike.
Exactly the same.
Even the vibe is not the same. This is like old lady vibe. Sneasel looks like he's still like a teen that will slash you in pieces. Anyway,
Yes, Sneasel is
Anyway,
an
2 out of
average
5.
teenage girl.
thank God Sneasel doesn't look like fucking Skibbity from Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball. Skibbity bobbity.
I'm gonna give Sneasel a 4 out of 5. Sneasel's good.
2.
I'd give Sneasel a 4. 4 is fine. 4 is fine. Hisui and Sneasel is purple.
What the?
He's sassy.
Yeah.
I
like
do
that
like
better.
him.
I
do
this
like him a lot.
better.
Yeah, he's alright. I'll say
I like
4.
how he's a bit. I like how he's a bit more droopy, I guess, or less sharp and
Yeah, just less edgy.
hyper and more chill. Yeah, but he doesn't look too edgy.
Guess I'll stick with a 2, but like better. A better
I'm
2.
I'm sticking with a 4.
Teddy Ursa.
That's just a bear.
It's just a bear, but I kind of like it for that.
The moon bear. It's pretty cute. I like how it's covering its mouth up.
Is it always? Nah, I guess it's not.
It's usually actually. I think it's like
Said
like the
something
vibe of
licking its paws.
yeah. It's usually depicted doing that, and I think that's pretty cute.
I'll say 3.
I just think it's cute little bear. Yeah, 3. It's just decent.
Let's get to the evolution. That one fucks. Hell yeah, dude.
This is just a bear.
I
But
don't
angrier.
like Ursaring that much.
Only 5'11". I thought he'd be way taller. That's as tall as me. Or a
don't-
ferret, whatever it was called.
Yeah,
Ferret?
ferret.
Ferret, yeah, ferret.
A ferret
Um,
is just as tall as this fucking thing.
Ursaring, I think he's just a bit. He almost looks too aggressive. Like I know they're trying to make him look like a big,
No.
beastly bear, but it's just a bit.
Yeah.
It's like a bit too angry for me.
I remembered Ursaring looking way scarier. Maybe there's like a later gen bear I'm thinking of.
You might be thinking of Ursa Luna.
Probably.
That's in
This guy kinda
Generation
sucks.
9.
That's too many. Yeah, so see you in half a year.
That's right.
Yeah, Ursaring, I don't.
It's boring.
Yeah, he's a 2. I think he's kind of boring.
Yeah, it's actually kind of sucks too.
It's a bear with a circle in his stomach.
Slug my nuts, dude.
Oh, we got there. This was all a
Oh.
setup.
I
It's the
kind
only
of
reason we did this.
I've never liked Slugma in the game, but honestly, looking at its regular art, I kind of like its vibe. It's a fire slug.
Yeah.
That's what it
I
looks
think the
like.
eyes are. I think its eyes are too long. It's like when you pull back the
Yeah,
like on
it's true.
on a cat and a
Oh,
cat's
that's
head,
cool.
like you pull the skin back.
It's so true.
Yeah, but I like that about it. I like how gross it is.
Yeah, I do like the idea of a lava slug. It's a good vibe. Yeah, I feel kind of similar to you. Like, it never really registered to me that I like Slugma, but seeing him like this and looking at him, I think he's pretty good. I like his droopy little spit. I mean, it's not spit, but like the mouth thing.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say 4 for Slugma. That's
Yeah.
a good guy.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4.
Mag Cargo.
I like this image of him less. I like the big fiery shell. That's awesome.
Yeah, this always struck me as like a Pokemon that I wanted to like more than I do. It's like I like the idea of it more than I like how it actually is.
Yeah.
I don't like that
his
it's got like a
head.
big nose.
Yeah, the big nose and the frog eyes, like everything up into like its neck, or
It
like
looks
I
like
guess,
it's like a Yoshi kind
Actually,
of.
I like the frog eyes, honestly. I kind of like that about
like
it.
if you cover up his head, you look at the body and you think like that's gonna be awesome, and then you look at the head and it just looks like strangely, weirdly lizard-like or mammalian. The big nose and the lizard frog eyes just don't do it for me. I just don't like the shape of the head.
I actually like that. I just don't like how kind of boring the rock shell is.
I like the back half actually quite a lot.
Yeah, I like.
I
that
like
a
how
lot.
it's on fire as well.
That's nice. I
just
just feel like
the
they could have
head
done
like-
more with it.
I think the head lets it down. I'll say 3 though.
3.
Yeah. 3.
Swinub.
Swinip.
Swinub.
Look at that.
I like
Look at that
him.
sleepy fuck.
Yeah. I do like that it's
I
kind
like how
of
it's just
fallen over.
yeah, I like how it's just like a ball of hair, and he's just lying there, and he's just chilling. He's cute.
I'll say 3. I've always found it kind of forgettable.
I like him. I'll say 4.
3.
Piloswine.
I don't.
It's a pile o' swine.
It's cousin It from the Addams Family. It's just a pile of hair. Tall pile of hair.
I just don't like its anatomy. I don't understand how it works.
It's okay. I just like how shaggy it is. I kind of.
I
like
do
that
like
I
how
don't
shaggy
know
it
what
is.
It really is.
I do kind of like how tall it is, but it's just a tad too much. It looks like there's like 2 people standing up, hiding under a blanket.
It's a Doug trio.
It does look like there's a duck trio hiding under there. A duck trio could probably pretend to be a Piloswine pretty effectively. I do still like it though. I just like it less than Swine. I'll say 3.
3.
3, yeah. Corsola.
No,
I like Corsola quite a bit.
I don't like this.
I like as a coral Pokemon. I kind of like how it's just one big blob, and how it doesn't have like it's not able to move any of its supposed limbs. It just sort of wiggles around because it's just one big piece of coral.
It's just a brick.
Yeah, I mean it just moves like a brick. Like if it tries to move, it just sort of wiggles to get places. I think that's really funny.
That part I do like.
And I like how while wiggling, it just still has this stupid grin on its face.
I just think it's kind of boring and unimaginative.
Reminds
for
me
a
of
Pokemon.
Togepi thing. I don't super love it.
Yeah, because of those eyes.
Yeah.
And just a plain coloring on it.
I do love that it's just like a lump of coral wiggling around.
I like him. Or
Or
her.
probably a 3, low 3.
2 for me.
I'll go 4.
Now, Galarian Corsola is dead.
Damn! What the fuck?
It died.
Weighs
is what
1
it is.
pound.
Global warming killed Corsola, and so now it's this. And I think that's
Curse
awesome.
you if you kick it.
Yeah,
It is pretty awesome.
I'd give it a
That's
4.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll
I'll-
go 4 as well.
I'll move one up. Yeah, you know what? 2, 4. Move up to 4. Hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid.
Remoraid is a fish.
I hate this.
It's a fish.
Yeah.
It's just a fish.
2
No,
out
but
of
it's
5.
got like the double tail fin, and that sucks. That's horrible.
Why do you hate that so much?
I don't know.
that's
It irks me a lot.
I think
Looks like those fish that live on the underbelly of bigger fish, and I don't like that. Is that what it does?
That is what it's supposed to be, actually.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I
They
hate
do live
those
on
fish.
underneath Mantine, and we'll get to that.
And it shoots water from its mouth.
So yeah, 1. This is disgusting. It's a parasite.
2. Octillery.
1.
Octorok. Yeah, I don't like this either.
I hate that Octillery evolves from Remoraid. It makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Oh, that's the evolution.
Yeah,
Yes.
somehow.
Just like a fish turning into a octopus gun.
It is really weird. I don't know how that happened.
It just makes no sense. And then Octillery himself is also just a drawing of a squid.
Yeah, they share
just like a
literally no visual cues whatsoever.
Like absolutely nothing.
Not even the same color. Same eyes, nothing. There's nothing similar.
And Octillery just looks like a Mario enemy.
It looks like a fucking Octorok from Zelda.
It does. It just doesn't look. It's just so
Who
non-specific.
literally
nondescript.
fires shit at you from their mouth, like this does.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. This sucks.
Yeah.
1.
Can't wait to go bomb some Dodongos.
I'd say 2. It's whatever. Would you rate it, Panic?
Oh, 1.
Alright, Delibird.
I
1.
don't like this guy. Why is he called Delibird?
Because
he
he's
delivers.
Santa Claus.
He carries food all day long. Why?
Yeah. 'Cause
Eat it,
That's just what it
dumb
is.
fuck.
It throws food at its opponent. Yeah, it has an attack called Present in the game, which just deals random damage, or it can heal. It's whatever.
I don't like this guy.
I
too.
hate Delibirds. I don't like Pokemon that use tools. I don't like that it looks like Santa.
It's also kind of got like Santa's gown on. It's like it has a button.
It also has a
belly.
beard. Like basically
And a
has the beard.
Yeah, but that
I just-
I like Galarian Meowth has a beard. That's awesome.
I mean, yeah, true, but this is just trying too much to put Santa-like elements onto a bird.
Hello,
And
it's
it's just-
Santamon.
It's just doing too much of the human elements and trying to make it look too much like Santa. And it's like a suspension of disbelief thing that's just ruined with Delibird.
I'm trying to point out the fact that it's that's its tail.
Oh no.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bag.
that doesn't make it better.
The bag is its tail.
Also, like, actually hands out presents, as you can see in
Yeah,
that picture. And most of them explode. That's the thing, right?
yeah. Delibird's useless. 1 out of 10.
Yeah, 1.
Mantine. Yeah, there's
I
Remoraid.
fucking love Mantine.
Comes with the free Remoraid.
Yeah,
Manta rays are like
Mantine's
the
okay.
Manta rays are like the coolest animal. They are so fucking awesome, and I love Mantine.
I love manta rays.
They are
Except for the
cool. I
guy
just don't love this guy, I guess.
Except for the guy who kills Steve Irwin. Fuck that
Like,
guy.
Manta, that's a stingray.
It's the same.
Yeah, manta rays just already look like they are Pokemon. So even if the Pokemon that you make is just we made another manta ray, that's fucking enough for me. I think manta rays are so awesome. They're so cool.
I'd give this a 3. I think it's just kind of okay.
It's a 5.
Feels like they should have done more
high
with
3.
it. Skarmory. Skarmory is the coolest Pokemon of all time because it's a bird made out of swords.
It is cool. I do like Skarmory
5 out
quite
of
a lot.
5.
Like as a steel flying Pokemon, this is like the
Makes
only
no
thing
sense.
the only thing you're allowed to do.
Its
If
face-
if the first steel flying Pokemon you made wasn't just like a slightly dinosaur looking bird made of swords, then you would have done something wrong. I like the red as well. It's a really nice color touch. 5 out of 5.
Its face is really stupid.
You're
like
really stupid. Don't insult.
I like that it's
Skarmory's
made of
face.
swords. That's cool, but I hate how it looks.
It's just dinosaur-like.
Because it doesn't actually look like it's made of swords. It's just got weird wings. That's 3, I guess. I don't love this guy.
I think it's fantastic.
Ooh.
5 out of 5. Skarmory's the best.
He is awesome.
Houndour.
Oh, this guy's
It's a,
cute.
it's
Yeah,
a
he's
Skull
hellhound.
dog.
He's an evil dog.
He is good, yeah.
He's not a good boy. He's a bad boy.
But
I
not as
just
bad
don't-
as Growlithe, because Growlithe is a cub.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up Growlithe, because I feel like we don't need both. I guess but I don't mind this existing, but it's also kind of weird that I went for 2 fire dog Pokemon.
We do need both, because one is a cop, and this guy's cool.
This guy's a criminal.
This guy's punk rock.
I guess looking at other pictures of him, there's quite a few ways he's drawn that I don't like, but I do like him in his drawing, so I'll just go with it. Yeah, Houndour's good. I think he's a good little dark asshole guy. I mean, not an asshole, but like cool
It's a
dog
skink.
guy. And I guess at this point, you'd only have the cute dog Pokemon and not the cool dog Pokemon. So I'll go 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I'll say 4.
4.
Houndour.
I forget, is Houndoom better? No, I don't like
No,
Houndoom.
I do not like Houndour.
Yeah, he's not as cool.
I don't like
hate
his...
I hate how slender he is.
Right.
Yeah, the slenderness is not great. I don't like the demon tail. I think that's too on the nose.
I think
I
that's fine,
hate that
actually.
he has... I hate that he has horns instead of ears, like horns where the ears should be. He could have had both. I don't think that would still be good, but I don't like the horns. I don't like the color. I don't like it looks like he almost has a beak. Like the color change between the face and the snout is kind of weird. I mean, the Houndour has a tool, but it looks better. But yeah, it's mostly the slenderness and the horns for me that kind of ruin it.
I like the horns. I like the bones. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there should be more here. If that makes sense.
I feel like there should be less.
I feel like it's incomplete a little bit.
I just think it's too on the nose as a hellhound. Like, I don't like how it literally has the skull on his chest.
Yeah.
Like wearing a skull necklace.
That's fine.
That's that and the demon tail and the big devil horns is just too on the nose for me. So I'll
I'm
say
edgy, so
2.
I appreciate it. I'll give it a 3.
2.
We can always go lower.
Would you rate it?
Me? A
Yeah.
2.
Mega Houndoom. That
Better.
was really
I-
evil looking.
I thought that was... in my memory, that was worse. But it's kind of good.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I like this better. This is more kind of like I was talking about. I think I'd give this a 4.
Yeah. I thought Mega Handle was a lot worse, but it's actually quite good. I'll go 3.
3.
This is one where it feels like they actually expanded on it as opposed to just adding spikes.
The face is also a lot better. I
That's
just like how
it. They
the-
did also just add spikes.
They did, but they added cool looking spikes. So I give it.
Yeah.
Kingdra. Where they added onto Seadra, and I think that they completed it this time. I like this.
I do like it better than Seadra. I think it's good.
I don't like that
think
the nose comes to a point like that.
I do like
I like
that.
it as a long snoot.
Yeah, I do like the long snoot. It makes it
I'm,
look like more like a sniper, like it's shooting something very fast in a very straight line, instead of Seadra looking more like it just bloops out weird things.
I'm
I
a
think it
long
does
snoot hater.
it does kind of invalidate Seadra's existence. Like looking at Kingdra, I do start to feel like Seadra should have never existed in the first place, and it should have just been Kingdra from the start. But yeah, this is good. I like the wavy things on its head. I like how sharp it looks. Just good shit. 4 out of 5.
Yeah. I give him a 4.
give it 2.
Okay. Phanpy. Phanpy's great.
Vampy's
That's
yeah,
I like
Vampy's
this.
really cute.
Yeah, small little elephant. I give.
I
this
like
guy
how
a
it looks
5,
like he has a-
honestly.
I like how it looks like he has a band-aid on its nose. That's cute. Yeah, 5. I like the coloring as well. It's not obvious to go like red and blue. But it works, and I like the accents. It's good. 5.
Yeah.
I'll go 4.
And then Donphan.
Dolphin is so
Ooh.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Yeah, this rules. I love the tire kind of thing over him.
This was probably my favorite Pokemon as a kid when I played like Gens 1 through 3. I love how he rolls up like a tire and just rolls around all fast. He just looks so awesome.
Yeah.
Like a 6 out of 5. He just looks like a tank, and I love the big 4-legged tanky guys.
Yeah, this is cool. They've made a lot of designs like this that are a lot worse than this. So this is a cool
Yeah.
little guy that they have. 5 out of 5.
Like I still look at Donphan and go, what a fucking awesome beast. Just
What a
6 out of
fucker.
5. What a fucking 6 out of 5.
This guy
He's so
fucks.
he's so cool.
Would you rate him, Panic?
5.
5. 5 from all of us. Porygon 2. Round Duck.
Better than the first one, but still not great.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think he's the best out of the Porygons, but I still don't love him.
Yeah, this one was weird, and not necessarily in the ways that I think they were trying to make it weird. Like, it's interesting, I guess. I just feel I never had an attachment to Porygon 2. I could never get this guy in the game, so it's just kind of whatever.
How do you get this guy? Do you still have to go to the casino?
You have to get a Porygon from the casino and then give it the upgrade item, which you only get once per game, and then trade it to someone else. And that's how you get Porygon 2. Very difficult process for back in the day. That required 2 people, so I was fucked.
I'll go 2. No? Well, maybe I'm gonna go 3. I think he's kind of fun.
I'll go 3 because I still like the idea of Porygon and adding on to it. I like that they just called it Porygon 2 as well.
I mean, I guess it goes with the idea that he's like artificial.
Yeah.
What kind of fucks with me and Porygon being artificial is that he's still numbered like somewhere in the middle of the Pokedex. He's not like an addition later on. It's like, how did he get that spot in the Pokedex?
The Pokedex is never really mentioned, or how many Pokemon there are never really mentioned, so that's just one of those things that we know that isn't really a fact in the Pokemon world, I guess.
Like we invented this guy and then we discovered 80 more.
Yes. That's just one of those things you have to forget, I guess. What's your rating?
Oh,
That's what I was waiting on.
I forget what I gave Porygon. Probably this guy's a 2.
Alright. Stantler.
Deer with a
I hate his big butt.
Yeah, why does
it's
he
a
have...
deer with a big butt.
He looks like when a dog eats a wasp. It's like the face swells up.
Yeah.
Yeah, why does he have a puffed out face? Why the tail?
Everything about him sucks.
No.
This is a 1. This fucking
The
sucks.
face is bad. I do like the antlers that look like eyes. That's a cool idea.
That part is awesome,
I
but
guess.
the rest is so bad.
Yeah.
I do hate the
It's-
face and the ass.
The antlers make it look cross-eyed. So that's a lot less interesting to me. It's stupid cross-eyed antlers. 1. It's bad. This
I'll
guy
go
sucks.
2. I appreciate the base idea, and the antlers do look cool to me.
Smeargle. He's a guy who
The
paints.
painter.
This is actually...
Just still.
I like this guy. I like how small he is, and I like that it's like really weak in game, but its one quirk is that it learns literally every move ever.
Yeah, I don't like the beret as much, but otherwise, I
It's
think
like
it's
an
supposed to be
acorn, I guess.
Yeah, it does look like an acorn.
Hmm.
But I do like the face. Otherwise, it looks like a dog. I think he's supposed to be a dog or something.
Beagle, I guess.
Something like that. Yeah, Smeagol's pretty fun. I like him. He's a 4.
Let's say 3.
I don't love him.
Let's say 4. Yeah, 4. I like Smeagol.
Where does he get the paint?
Yes.
Grass.
Maybe he just makes the paint himself. I don't know.
Is it like from his body?
I don't know.
Is it acrylic? Is it oil? What is it?
Let's see. Smeargle.
I guess just nature.
The paint,
Fluid that
this
oozes
paintbrush
from its
oozes
tip.
with paint. It's just paint.
Great. It's just paint. As we all know, there is one type of paint. I don't like him at all.
Each
too.
Smeargle has a different color.
I see.
Yeah, no, I like him. He
I'm
is got a good-
imagine being this Smeargle who gets stuck with being like gray, just like really plain.
Well, actually, I do think the paint is a body fluid color. It just says colored fluids ooze from its tail.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Same.
Ew. All right, let's get out of Smeargle. Tyrogue, Mike Tyson.
What the hell? Does this guy become Hitmonchan?
Yeah, this guy evolves
Yes.
into all the Hitmons.
I like this guy better than Hitmonchan.
Yeah,
Probably
I like him more
so.
than Hitmonlee though.
Hitmonlee is awesome.
He just looks like a young dude. That's all it really is. It's like,
Yeah, he's like a Machop.
yeah, skinny Machop.
I don't like how he's wearing shorts. I mean,
I do like
I've
that.
just. I mean, I guess it's better than if he
Like
wasn't wearing them, considering he looks like a young
Arm
guy.
grabs.
But I just don't like him being that's humanoid. I think he's okay, I guess. I don't love his shoes. I mean, I don't like him. I'm gonna go 2.
I'll say 3. Would you rate him, Panic?
2, 3.
2 to 3. All right. Hitmontop. Hitmonpete.
I do like. I do love
Hitmontop's the fucking goat. This guy's like how
He's so
you
good.
cannot fuck with Hitmontop.
I love how he spins on his head and then just kicks you like a fucking spinning top. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I like how he's got a tail for some reason.
I hate how in the more normal games or in the newer games he's no longer on his head. But
yeah,
he's
but
just
at
standing
least
there.
they give him a funny dance.
Yeah, but it makes him look like genuinely like a fucking a million times worse. Like upside down, he's so cool, and then just standing there, he just looks so stupid.
Yeah, that is kind of true. They really need to make more interesting poses in battles. But at least he steps around, you know. Look at him go.
It just looks so much worse. Look at him.
He's
fucking
like
upside
he's
down.
like doing two. No, he's doing that's fucking Eddie Gordo from Tekken. That's exactly
Like
what he does.
Capoeira, I think, or something.
Yeah,
Oh, look at him go. That's so fucking awesome.
I think the
Like,
head
this
doesn't
is
move at all. It just flickers.
so
That's
much-
great.
So much better.
This is, yeah. 5 out of 5 on Hitmontop. He's fantastic.
I'll go 4. Just because the new animations ruin it.
Panic?
Oh, probably also 3.
3? Okay. This guy's a hater. Smooch him.
1.
Baby
0.
Jinx.
5. Let's go. What the fuck is this?
It's a
It's-
baby Jinx.
It's a Kissimon. It
Hi,
kisses
Reggie.
you. That's
Yep,
adorable.
it's a baby Pokemon that kisses you. That's not weird.
That's great. It's
Warm.
adorable.
0. I hate Smoochum.
I'll do 2.
Also, we didn't need to emphasize Jinx even more by giving it an
You did not need to
pre-evolution.
draw attention to the
See-
existence of Jinx.
See, this guy was what I thought of when we got to Electabuzz in
Yeah.
Gen 1. I remembered the plug on the head. But that's this
Yeah.
guy. This guy's awesome.
Yeah, this makes a lot
Delicate.
more sense.
Yeah, Elekid's good. I mean, okay, he's not great. I still don't
Yeah.
really like him.
I don't
as-
like his
his
body.
weird, yeah, his weird
Oh,
egg
okay.
body.
I'm in love with his body.
I guess it's kind of like a light bulb.
But this guy becomes Electabuzz?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because then I wouldn't want to evolve him ever.
Yep. Well, you would
It's
want to
just-
evolve
it's a
him because
strict
then you
downgrade.
would want to evolve him because then you can evolve him again, and then it becomes awesome. But that's something for Gen 4, I think.
I like this guy. 4. This is a 4.
I'll go 3.
3. Yeah. Magby.
Nope. 1.
Yeah. Little Magmar. He's got.
Magmar's also bad. This guy is
I-
less confused than Magmar, but it does just
Yeah.
look like someone's bonked him on the head 5 times.
Yeah.
I don't hate him that much that I'm giving him 1. I'll go 2.
I'll say 2 as well. It doesn't offend me, but I don't like him either. Miltank.
I don't like Miltank. I don't like how the others are emphasized. They're the grossest part of a cow.
I know Panic is just fucking
Mil-
dying laughing.
Miltank. It's just, I'm just thinking of all the big titty anime girls you could have put a picture of here. It would be very funny.
Hilarious.
Let's put Fern. Miltank. Miltank is awesome. This is a fucking cow.
It's. I hate its eyes. I don't like how inviting its face is. Actually.
It looks too excited about being milked, and I don't like that. It's a
You
weird
don't-
sex thing.
You want it to
I
be
don't
not
wanna rate
into it.
this.
You would
That's
prefer
like
to
I'd give
have
him a
cows.
2.
That's like the theory that all of My Hero Academia girls have quirks that can be fetishized. This is like the Pokemon that's designed to be fetishized.
I guess.
I mean,
How
okay,
do
it's
you-
not that
How do you
not that
fetishize
much, but
anti-gravity?
What?
it's like I don't know,
Oh,
you can.
I don't know.
Anyway, 2 for Miltank. I don't like Miltank.
3.
Yeah, 2. It's fine. Blissey.
Negative 1,000.
Look at this.
But that's only because I fucking
Negative
I-
1 more billion.
I Blissey prevents me from playing singles Pokemon because I just hate seeing it so much and just getting walled by an unkillable pile of meat.
Look at that HP stat. Jesus
It's
Christ.
so stupid. But I mean, that aside, I do like it better than Chansey design-wise. It's got more stuff going on. I like its wings. I like its curls. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like this a lot
Just-
better than Chansey.
I think I'm just gonna give it a 4 out of respect for improving Chansey by that much.
I'll say 3. I don't love
I think I
that.
like Chansey better. I'll give this a 2.
And now we're in the legendaries. Raikou.
Raikou is
So-
fucking awesome.
I don't like
Yeah.
its face. It's got like walrus teeth.
Yeah,
that's so
it's a,
cool.
It's a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, but it's also got. It looks more like a walrus because it's got this star too. It looks like a mustache.
Yes, which is also awesome.
That's great.
But it's
Raikou
a
is
walrus
so
is
cool.
not an elegant or pretty animal. This looks clunky as hell.
I think
this
it
looks
looks awesome.
elegant to me. I like the thundercloud back.
Yeah, I like
cape
how
or
the-
whatever. I like
Yeah.
the colors. I like the tail.
I like how they didn't go overboard with the with lightning bolts in his body, but it's just more
Yeah.
slightly angular, stripy tiger things.
Mhm.
Raikou's fucking awesome. I love a good electric type Pokemon. Like when they're designed well, electric types are so cool. 5 out of 5.
I'd say 5 as well.
3. I don't love him.
Entei.
This guy's fucking. This is a unit.
Also fucking awesome. This is like the most lion-like vibe you can give to Pokemon.
This
It's
guy
so
fucks.
noble. It's so noble.
I like him, but what I don't like are the spikes coming out of him. I don't get like how they're even attached to him.
Like wings, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, but it just looks cool. I think that's fine. I kind of like how the back is like a combination between spiky things and floaty.
Yeah, I
cloudy
like how
things.
smoky
I think that's
he
a cool
looks.
combination. I don't love the paws and the manacles she has around them, but I guess it does look like he broke free.
It's just accessorizing, dude.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Oh, he likes accessorizing. That's what you said.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said. I had no idea what you said, honestly. I'd give him a.
like he is like, and then some character name. I don't know. That's what I thought.
Also, he looks like he's wearing a mask to me. I kind of don't like that.
That's what I didn't like about Raikou. It's like
I
that
didn't-
weird faceplate thing.
I could kind of see it, but it feels more natural with Raikou.
This looks more like a helmet on Entei, which I like better, I think.
I don't think either looks that much like a mask or a helmet, but I can see what you mean. Entei's also a 5 for me. I think he's also.
This is a 4. It's a step up from Raikou.
He's 3 for me.
And then Suicide.
Suicune is also a 5.
Suicune,
Might be the-
yeah, like this one.
He might be the best one.
Yeah, he probably is the best one. It's like this is probably why they decided to make Crystal the third version and just emphasize this one.
This guy's awesome. This is a 5.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I like that.
I guess I'll drop
It feels
I'll
less.
drop Entei to a 4.
It feels less. It feels more nondescript than the other two. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, where does this one even come from? What does he represent? I don't know. That's the point.
I do think it should be an ice type. Every
It does
time I
look
see
like
it, I
should
think
be
it's.
an ice type. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still every time I see it like in a game, I think it's an ice type. Like water ice would have been fine, or just ice. But I do like how it walks across water, and it's like it's definitely the most majestic and elegant of the three, and the way it like dances across the water is really awesome.
The way they should have made it ice type because they're supposed to be counterparts of Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno.
Yeah,
But that's what they went
Yeah.
with. Whatever.
but yeah, it's awesome.
Larvitar.
Is this next gen now, or what is this?
No,
Nope.
there's 5 left.
This is like the
Oh.
mythical,
Why-
like not really legendary Pokemon, but like the 3-stage dragon
Like
guys
this-
that pretty much
Yeah,
every
this is
generation
the
has.
Dragonite of the generation.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
well,
not
this
not this guy, but this is Dragonite line.
This guy is awesome.
Yeah, he rules. Larvitar's awesome.
He's got.
Soul
I like that
Sage.
little thing under his eye, like he killed a guy in prison.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
great.
love him as much, but I do like him. I'll say 4.
This
4.
this guy's got a fucking knife in his pocket. You can just see.
Definitely.
Yeah, 4.
4
It's
out of
very edgy. An angry little guy.
5. Pupitar. He becomes Metapod.
Such a it's so. I just don't know why they went for the like larvae into cocoon vibe for the dragon or the dragon-like.
It is kind of
big,
strange,
big beast.
but it is strange, but I like the creativity of that.
I do. I just don't think it's. It feels misplaced to be creative in that way for this specific Pokemon, especially knowing what Tyranitar looks like. It just doesn't really make sense to.
It flies
it.
around by venting the gas pressurized inside its. It farts around. It flies by farting.
Parting.
Yeah.
I do like how Pupitar looks though as a cocoon Pokemon.
3. Yeah, it doesn't look like a turned around face like a Metapod.
Yeah.
I like how spiky it is, though. I kind of like it's got like large emphasized brows.
I'll go 4.
3.
4 for Pupitar. All right. I'll
Yeah,
take.
I think, as far as a cocoon-looking Pokemon goes, I think it's quite cool.
And
Now
then
this next.
Tyranitar.
Hell yeah.
Hell
It's
fucking
Godzilla.
Yeah.
This guy's so awesome.
He rules.
He is.
Somehow I thought he'd be taller.
6'7".
Six-
Yeah, you think I thought he was like
6'7".
7 feet. Oh well.
Looks like he'd be 10 feet tall or something, but
Yeah, he looks like he just like hit the tops of the trees.
this guy's all 5. Easy 5.
Yeah,
He's
easy
fucking
5.
great.
Yeah, 5 definitely.
I like the kaiju influences. Super cool. And then Mega Tyranitar.
Nope.
That's a bit much.
They
in
made
it.
him spiky. Hey, he's tall now. He's 8 foot tall.
Hey, there we go.
Like, this is such a mega that's like, people like Tyranitar, right? Let's give Tyranitar something.
Let's
Even
give him
though,
a coat.
Like we like Tyranitar because he doesn't need anything more.
Looks like
But
an
he's
old
just
potato. You know when
Tyranitar's
potatoes get
just
old, they
fine.
start growing arms.
Why is he like?
yeah.
It says that
I also don't-
its back split open. I want to know what it looks like from the back.
Mega Tyranitar back shot.
From the back, yeah.
Mega Tyranitar backshot's gonna give you some porn.
That is the joke. I need something else. But they should really make this like they should make this website like the actual Pokedex in the games where you can actually see like the 3D model and move it around and shit.
I just realized Mega Tyranitar has a terrible 5 o'clock shadow.
Does he? I guess he
Oh.
kind of does.
It's so weird.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, there he is. His back is open?
It doesn't look like his bag is open.
I
Yeah.
guess like the spines on his back have just splayed out to the side. Like his tail is also just looks like he's molting.
Yeah.
Does he have spines on his side like that in a normal?
No, but he has on his back, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does have
Does he?
spikes on his knees. He's just got spikes everywhere.
Yeah.
Everything's
And
either
in
a
this, the
spike or a
spikes
hole.
have just split.
I also just don't like how there's a face on his chest.
That's actually one of the things I do like about it.
His boobs are looking at me.
Just imagine removing his head and just seeing that face as the main body, and it's like spikes coming out of his face. Like I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like a weird green Gengar.
Yeah, I don't like Mega Tyranitar at all. I don't think.
Yeah, I'd say 2 out of 5.
2.
It kind of ruined him.
Yeah. I mean, the 5 o'clock shadow almost makes me want to give him 1, but I think that's just a drop from the lighting. But it does look like
I think it's
he's like
just the lighting.
like a single dad who has given up.
He's also weaker than the original Tyranitar, by the way. He's actually worse than using the regular one in game.
I'm gonna give him a 2 as well.
Completely pointless.
Lugia.
Lugia.
I don't really like Lugia.
It's
I mean,
a 17-foot
iconic, but-
bird.
And somehow still only 500, like a sixth of a Honda Civic.
You know what? I like
Despite-
Lugia. I've always liked this dude. I like the
I don't like that the wings are just huge hands.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
I
say.
actually
That's the
do
part
like
that
that. I
ruins
don't
it.
know. I think that's great.
Like, I think he is the base design is really cool, but I hate the hand wings.
That looks
What
so
the
weird.
fuck? That is cursed. This
Hell yeah,
creeped
dude.
me out.
Mega
That's not
Lugia.
Lugia had the coolest art in the game. Yeah, I like Lugia. I like
Lugia's
him.
okay.
He's
It's
a
got
big-
bunny feet.
Just a
Why's
big
it got
duck.
bunny feet?
I also don't like his name.
Lugia.
Nah, his name's great.
Just
Hawkalugia. Hawklugia. Something on that thing. Yeah. I'd say 3 out of 5 for Lugia.
yeah, 3's fine.
Okay. After all this defending I did, I just gave it the same rating.
And I guess I also guess I went harder on it than I should have. I just wanted to say that I hate the hands, but the main body's cool.
Panic?
It's alright. 3.
Alright.
No strong
Ho-Oh.
feelings. I don't like Ho-Oh.
I snooze. I think Ho is so boring.
Yeah, like it's weird that like they always describe Ho-Oh as being way cooler than it is. It's like, oh, it's the rainbow Pokemon, but it's got 3
Because
colors
it
on
flies
it.
with a rainbow out its ass, but
Yeah.
not in
it's,
this.
yeah.
It's just a Fearow.
It's just a it's just a
Kinda,
big
yeah.
rooster.
It's like if you put this and Fearow next to each other, it's just like, okay, we put some colors on Fearow, and that's it. It's the exact same body type, just more colorful. And it also doesn't feel that legendary. I mean, I guess it's big.
Yeah, I'd say 2.
2.
Yeah, choose. I think it's probably one of my least favorite legendary Pokemon.
And the last
I'm
one
kinda
we'll do for
thinking-
this is Celebi.
I'm thinking 1
Celibacy.
Thinking 1 for Ho-Oh, but I'll stick for 2. Celebi's
Oh.
cute. I like Celebi.
I thought you were talking about
Celebi's-
Celebi, actually.
No,
Celebi
no,
is a
no, no,
cute-
no. He's an onion.
Came from
Onion
the
fairy.
future.
It's the Future Diary Pokemon.
Aha, I see.
Celebi's fine. Like
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a small little onion fairy. I like
It is
the
kinda like
eyes.
it, but-
I like the antenna. That's about it.
I kind of like it, but I do generally dislike mythical Pokemon. I just think they sit in a weird space, and beyond Mew, all of them just feel so extra and trying to add a Mew to every game. And Celebi is just a Mew for Gen 2.
Yeah, I was thinking this is just this generation's Mew, right? It's
Yeah,
like this
basically.
Yeah,
weird.
and they do that basically from then on, almost every generation up to I think like 6. They add a Mew clone to it.
I think they still do that.
It's like Gundam has
I
Char
wanna say-
clones.
I wanna
Pokemon
say
has
that
Mew
there was-
clones.
I
don't
don't think
know.
the last 2 or 3 generations had a Mew clone. But yeah, they just sort of keep trying to do that, and it doesn't need that for me. But I do like Celebi. I think Celebi, that aside, is pretty cute. So I'll say 3.
I think Magearner was supposed to be another Mew. Another mythical
guess.
with 100 base stats on everything.
I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
all those
3 for
weaknesses?
Celebi. It's fine.
Yeah, 3. 3?
Yep, 3.
Oh, Magearna does not have base 100 stats on everything. I'm dumb. Damn. I don't know Pokemon anymore. I'm so washed. Alright, well, I am fucking extremely tired now, so I'm gonna go pass out.
Yes, this also took longer than I thought. But it's
Yeah, we got through all of Gen 2, though, so next weekend, maybe, we'll get through Gen 3, or half of Gen 3. It's a lot of Pokemon
Hell
in Gen
yeah.
3.
I love Gen 3.
Gen 3 is
Hell yeah.
interesting. It's got some odd designs, so we'll see.
Gen
Gen
3
3 is Sapphire Ruby, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Gen 3 is iconic for me. It's like
I
the first.
did play a bit of that.
Gen 3 is like the first one I played as it came out.